What's the matter, honey?
I don't sleep 'cause when I do, all I dream are dreams of you. And in yours you say keep the falling out.
Can I just say real quick that OBS just decided to take a dump on me? I'm not even joking. You guys, okay. $10 says as soon as I switch the scene, it's gonna, okay, that's, all right. Maybe it's not gonna take a dump this time. Let's check this out. No, it's definitely taking a dump. What is going on, OBS? That, okay, it's not supposed to be doing that. Hi, okay, I want to run an intro, and I'm gonna do that. So let's do that. There we go. I'll be back.
I don't sleep 'cause when I do, all I dream are dreams of you. And in yours you say keep the falling out. I don't sleep 'cause when I do, all I dream are dreams of you. And in yours you say keep the falling out.
All right, let's go and let's get this going. I think I've introed long enough. Yeah, Minecraft clicks. You guys got it. By the way, I'm gonna be curious hear what that delay sounds like for you guys. All right, what's up, guys? It has been a while since I have live streamed, but that does not mean I have not been configuring everything behind the scenes. So hopefully what broke at the beginning of the stream is the only thing that breaks today, because I've been messing with this and for a while, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mess around with Minecraft 1.14 today. I know that Minecraft 1.14 is not, like, strictly speaking complete. It's been so long yet. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I don't know, I'm in a good mindset right now, and it's weird that I'm in a mindset to, like, stream, because, you know, by the way, if you guys ever see me looking off in that direction, that is forever where my chat will be. It's right there. So yeah, but yeah, I want to check out 1.14 today. I think I might want to do some minigame stuff as well, just because on the side. I don't really know. But yeah, I've just been in the mindset to stream. So I'm kind of curious if the chat setup that I have right here is going to work in the long run, just because it's not that it's not easy to read. It's just that, like, I don't know. One thing that always bothered me about streaming is that I never really looked at the chat that much. And I think that's sort of aided by the fact that whenever I would play, I'd be playing mini games and whatnot, stuff like survival games, stuff like, you know, any sort of mini game in Minecraft, and it required like my constant attention. So because that required my constant attention, and because I always do YouTube, it's like I don't find myself looking at chat as much. So it's like I'm gonna try and train myself to look at chat if I decide to stream more. So yeah, but I guess another problem too is like when I'm like, I find that I'm just inexperienced, so that if I wind up looking at the chat and I see a long message, I'll read it like all the way through, so I then wind up being silent. So one thing that always bothered me too about streaming was the silence, the dead silence that would occur during the stream, which is why I have music playing now. I've finally figured out that Spotify is cool, and that some people create these like chill streaming music setups, and I don't really care if it's copyrighted or not. So quiet, nobody really cares. And I don't really care either. Been a big fan of mine since the first Ant Farm series. Seeing how I've grown is amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So yeah, as you guys can see on screen here, I have my original checking out 1.13 world here. This was the world. If you actually look at the snapshot, the bottom right of the highlighted window, it says 18W10D. That's because that was one of the very first, more or less complete 1.13 snapshots. This was like the last time I streamed Minecraft properly was when 1.13 was new. I did like a stream or two throughout 2018, but none that was like really focused on playing the game. And you can see the date in the middle of the highlighted box is March 10th. So it's been a while. It's pretty good music. Thank you. Rip VOD friends. I mean, it's not like I'm blasting Eminem over any sort of commentary or anything like that. Am I rich? The most that I'll answer that is like, I can do what I do for a living on YouTube, and I can make a living at it. So, yeah. All right. Hey, Soul Cured. What's up? You've watched since the first Ant Farm, and I was one of the first Minecraft YouTubers that you watched, and I got you into the game. Cool. Thank you very much. 3 days after your birthday. Awesome. All right. So what I'm going to do is checking out Minecraft 1.14. So I'm going to launch this world. Do I want to launch it on creative? Probably creative, because it's just a checking out world. But there is actually a series that I've been contemplating doing. Now I'm announcing this way, just on stream, sort of casually, because I don't really know if this is a thing that I want to do. But hear me out on this idea before I actually get into checking out 1.14. So one idea, have I had an issue with 1.14 where my sensitivity dropped significantly? I don't think so yet. I brought you into Minecraft due to the Farlands videos. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Speaking of the Farlands, actually, funny enough, one thing that I was considering doing was starting up a casual live streaming series where I try and get to the world border. Now, if that were done in the old days, it would be as ridiculous as Kurt J. Max Farlands or Bus series where he just walks in the overworld and whatnot. But considering Flight, considering the Elytra, considering unbreaking enchantments, considering how quickly you could progress in the Nether using the Elytra and fireworks and whatnot, I was wondering about the prospect. If some of you visited my Twitch page in the past 6 months, you may have noticed it was named Series Name Redacted. That's why, because I was considering doing that. But the more and more I thought about it, well, that would be cool for like the first 2 or 3 hours worth, or at least the entirety of getting elytras and whatnot. It would become very repetitive, because even with elytras and flying and fireworks and like tridents and whatever, if I used the Nether and I used elytra flight, ignoring the fact that it lags to death, yeah, it might be more podcasty, and then I would have to like be focusing. But the problem with that idea is that in order to do it efficiently, I'd have to use the Nether. I'd have to go 3.7 million blocks, 3.75 million blocks in the Nether in one direction. And for that to be viable, I would have to fly in the nether using the elytra and fireworks, which is not in and of itself a problem. It would just take me forever to collect all of that stuff. But the main problem with that is two things. One, it would take forever because that is... I did like 20,000 blocks worth of flight. It took me like an hour. Like 20 or 30,000 blocks worth of flight took me like an hour. So it would be like a 100-hour series. It would require so many hours of play. And then, aside from that, what was I going to say? There's one more thing I want to say, and then I'm going to continue reading chat. The performance in 1.13 is awful. It's absolutely atrocious. It's the worst that I've ever seen Minecraft ever being. It's no better in 1.14 so far, though I've heard they're doing slow improvements, so hopefully by the time 1.14 is out, it's better. So yeah. Pizza Duffy HP. All right, so hey antvenom, what's up? You were the first YouTuber I watched and I inspired you to do your own videos, and you've been doing your own since 2015. So thank you, and I love your vids. I love your vids. First vid I watched was Elemental Creepers, which was many people's. Love your survival games, and thanks. Yeah, dude, no problem. Wow, a lot of people, a lot of messages coming in like that. It's just like this is not what I'm planning on doing throughout the stream, but I'll read these now, I guess. You've been subbed to me for years, and you appreciate the change because it makes... You appreciate the change that I made because it makes me feel better. Love the vids. And how you view your opinions on things, little things. Can you promote your Discord server at some point? Well, I mean, my Discord server is much bigger than the audience here is going to get. Do you mean like on YouTube? Yeah, it's something that I promote every now and then. And it's like, it's the third line in the description in pretty much every video. So, you know, it's always there. And it's been there for quite a while. So there's that. Loved watching since Hunt for the Golden Apple Season 1. Loved you then and still love you now. And I got you into the game watching other YouTubers like Sky Does Minecraft. Yeah. Dude, I'm super... I'm actually... Like, I suppose I didn't expect to get messages like this, though I, you know, didn't really think about it that much. But I appreciate it. All right, let's go and let's get this world started here. So, all right. You can finally chat. Oh, yeah. Apparently, there was 1 month follower mode on before I started streaming. Hey, Perry Plays, what's up? How's it going? Began watching me with the survival games. Cool. You totally joined the Discord, but you're not a big fan of Discord's cause because you feel like you're never heard. I don't really know what you mean by that. All right, so one thing that some of you may wind up noticing right away is the texture change has finally come to Minecraft. This is very apparent. Very apparent with blocks like obsidian and whatnot, where maybe if you don't play Minecraft that much, you may not be aware that it's changed at all, but like you look at it and it has changed. So the newest video that is being worked on right now is actually about the texture change. So how do I make my animated face cam background? Am I using the animated one? Oh, I am using the animated one. This is just, it's something that I picked up. I don't remember exactly where I got it, but I looked around for different layouts and whatnot, and this is the one that I found. If things like subs and donations come in and whatnot, those all show up underneath the webcam, and they'll actually show up above the webcam if I switch the webcam to this perspective, if I'm playing something that requires it to be on the bottom. So there's cool things that will show up there. But yeah, I like the subtlety of this. I like that it's like got a slightly techie look, but it's not, you know, it's not over the top or anything like that. It's, you know, very minimal, but it's also bold at the same time. So, okay.
Not too often you get all this neatness in one location.
Hey, thanks for the 100-bit cheer. Hey, Ant, I've been watching your videos ever since the first survival games. You came from Pulsar's Junior's video on it. Wow, that's interesting. And you've liked... I've liked my content ever since. Here's 100 bits and good luck to your first stream in a while. Thank you very much. Why can't you cheer? Because there's 100 cheer. You have to, all your bits have to add up to 100 to cheer, because I don't really care when this, you know, the 1-bit cheers and whatnot come in. It's like, it's just a bit spammy. But if they all add up to 100, then you can spam away. So yeah. But anyways, okay, there was another message that I was going to read. Like, there's so many messages that are coming in. I'm glad that messages show up over there. So if anyone ever watches this and the chat's not available with it, you can actually see all the messages that come in. But if they're over 5 lines, then they get clipped immediately. That's just... I don't know. I may remove the chat thing that's over there. I don't know. But anyway, sorry for the read people want you to see. Would you ever consider doing another Let's Play series? No, unless it was streamed. I know that you quit doing them out of personal interest in other videos, but for old time's sake. Not on YouTube, but on Twitch, totally. It fits the live streaming platform on Twitch so much better. Where I'm not just doing 20-minute segments or whatever. I can, like, chill down. I can take it slower. I can do it for hours. I can chill with chat. Just... you know, have a good time with you guys, and yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it a Let's Play, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I think I know where you're getting at. Will there be another high-quality animated music video? Yes, absolutely. There's one that's mostly done right now, but there are some technical issues that actually prevented it from being released prior to like now. It was supposed to be done like a few months ago, actually. When you started YouTube, did you ever feel extremely self-conscious? I suffer from anxiety and wanted to know how some people manage to cope with it. I actually have a very interesting answer for this. In the beginning, I used to do RuneScape content, so there was no face cam back then. So because of that, it's like I guess where the anxiousness would come from would be like being worried about personal appearance or how you sound or whatever. But my first videos were like, didn't involve my voice. Actually, my first YouTube videos didn't even involve gaming or whatever. And then I slowly evolved doing what I was doing. So like Tony Hawk content, then RuneScape content. And then like by watching other people's content, I would be inspired to do certain things. So I guess whenever I'm feeling inspired, no, that's not really a thing. And then, you know, it's just something that I improved at over time. So I've been doing this for so long that I guess if I ever felt self-conscious about what I was doing, I never felt it for that long. So yeah, why is the quality so low? There should be a quality setting that you can bump up because I'm streaming at 1080p 60 FPS at a 5K bitrate, and I have I dropped frames? No, not dropped a single frame. And not many of my frames are missing for rendering as well. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that front. Sick anti-venom content, yeah. Okay, so the way that I do these streams, the way that I do checking out a new version is I go to the Minecraft wiki. So I'm going to go to the Minecraft wiki and type in Minecraft 1.14 and just pull it up. I got to adjust my windows here. Okay, Minecraft 1.14. Or, well, actually, I'm going to just type in 1.14 because I don't think I need to type that in. There is a... What? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, it's the first release, Village and Pillage. Yep. So, all right. What do you guys want me to check out first, if there's anything specific you want me to check out? Now, I know I've put out videos on 1.14, but most of those were done by Michael McChill, who's my co-writer and co-editor. When he makes a video, he does the scripting on it. Wow. Oh, Illagers. Just chilling here, actually. Or Pillagers, rather, not Illagers. They're just chilling here. Okay. I've seen your videos for maybe a year or two, and it's really enjoyable. I like how you approach the game more technically and think about lesser, more overlooked features. I appreciate that. Okay. You've been watching me for 6 years. That's awesome. Okay. So, when I said okay there, I wasn't like saying, okay, you've been watching me for 6 years, whatever. No, I'm saying okay because I'm trying to straighten my line of thought here. You guys are nonstop with the messages, and I appreciate that. Why do so many of you have purple names? Wait, what? Okay. Check out the lamp. Oh, yeah, the lantern. Actually, okay. So let me, instead of just pulling out a lantern, I want to know how to craft this. Wait, really? Oh, that's a really interesting crafting recipe. Okay, so let's go to the crafting bench here. Let's get out of this biome too. TP. I want to find a jungle forest if I can. Whoa. Okay. That was interesting. By the way, have I mentioned that 1.14's performance is awful? Thankfully, the frame rate is good, but the rendering is really slow. Okay. By the way, I pasted that in because I had that. Dude. Okay, this is interesting. Wait. None of that water was actually there. Wait a minute. Come on, show up again. Look at this. Look at this. What? Wait, what? Did I see the lighting update? They made it so stairs and slabs don't have lighting glitches. Yeah, I did. Someone feel free to clip that. I mean, the VOD's going to be there. But I didn't even do anything. Seriously, Flamey, I didn't do anything.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
Hey, oh wow. $10 tip. Thank you. Oh, I exited my dashboard because I am an amateur.
You should make a zipper jacket with your antvenom logo on the back and have your name, antvenom, on the sleeve that I'd purchase. D, if you make this, let me know and I'll buy the first one and hopefully you can sign it.
That's pretty neat.
Oh geez, okay, there's lots coming in and I need to open up my Twitch alerts. Cause again, I'm an amateur and I don't have them open. Where is my page? Okay. I don't know why I closed it. But I did. Because I'm an amateur. Okay, there it is. Jesus. I need to get good at this. Okay, so yeah. I've been considering making more merch lately. So maybe. Actually, that might be a cool thing. And Banana Waffle, subscribe. Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Change the sound effect? Nah. Why don't you make me? All right, so what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to find a jungle biome. So, do typography merch. Okay, I think there'd be a lot of different... What? Okay, sure. Wait, let me do this. Locate jungle pyramid. I can locate that. If the command ever runs. Okay, TP 6944 100 negative 4480. Okay. Oh, you know what's funny is I was looking for... I hate everything. I gotta show this to you guys. Hang on. I actually have to pull out my secondary webcam to show you how stupid of a person I am. Because the camera that's there is in a static position. I have to show you guys how stupid I am. Like, even though I tested this, watch it breaks. Just watch. Watch that my stream crashes. Or something. USB resources error and everything crashes. Alright, I think I'm okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up the camera. And by the way, you guys are about to see one of the lies of my stream. Okay. You know what? Yeah. You might be able to see it. So, okay. Check this out. So before, right, I'm on this page, I get those donations, and I'm like, oh, geez, I can't find my notifications. So I, like, quickly pull up another tab and pull them up over here. Do you guys see what's wrong with this? It was already up. My notifications were already right there. And, like, it's like when you're holding a pencil, and you don't know if you have a pencil or not. It was right there. What is wrong with me? Anyways, yes, I actually have a green screen. So the idea with that is I wanted a blurry background, but I didn't want to buy an expensive camera, and I had a green screen. So I made a blurred image. It looks pretty good, actually. And you can't really tell. You can't really tell in this window. Such a dumb idea, and it works so well. Do I ever play RuneScape anymore? Not really. Okay, so we are in a jungle biome. So what I'm going to do is I'm really just looking... Okay, there's a bamboo here. Time set 0. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Fine. Okay. I'll show you. If you missed it, I'm not going to show you anymore. That's it. That's all you get. All right. Let me get my proper dashboard back up. I still can't believe I did that. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty genius play myself. Like, I thought it was genius. All right. So why bother then? Because I wanted the blurred background. You notice that if you look right here where my hand is moving, you can actually see the seam. what's behind me is actually a blurred picture. Like if I go ahead and I go into my camera layout here, because I guess I'm showing the stuff off, whatever. Where is my webcam? Let me go into filters and let me turn off the chroma key. There you go. Now you can actually see it. So it's just a green screen because I wanted a blurry background. I wanted my camera to look better than it was. And I'm a degenerate enough to, like, rather than spending $3 grand on a really amazing camera, I'll just use a $100 green screen and software. It's so good. Do I still talk to people that play on 2B2T? I mean, I never really talk to them all that often. You know, me and Fit talk to each other maybe once every couple of months or whatever. But yeah, okay. No, look, it's not blurred because the greens. Yeah, there's no green screen over here. That's what, because I don't want to pull the green screen. Okay, so one issue that I had a lot is that I would. Oh, by the way, why is chat not there? Chat is supposed to be here. Chat, bits, chat, camera. Yeah, that. And yeah, I extended the chat out for this area. Maybe, you know what though? It bothers me. I'm going to move it over here. Snap. Okay. So yeah, when the green screen, if the green screen is close enough to cover the whole camera, it would still bother me because when the green screen is that close, it's this weird issue. Like heat builds up in this part of the room. If I can't have line of sight to that door, there's a door right there. If that door can't stay open or if the green screen's too close, it gets really, 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 really hot right here. So I like to have the green screen kind of far back. Thankfully I can with the new camera setup rather than, when I used to have my webcam down here, like down in this area, while playing Minecraft and whatnot, it like the screen area had to be really big. But yeah, this works out. I like it this way. I got a new microphone. How many mics have I gone through? I've had this one for a while, for about a year or so. Or has it been a year? No, it's been about 7 months. And I don't see myself ever switching away from this microphone. This is the Shure SM7B. It is a vocal specialized XLR microphone, and it's very,
Not too often do you get
very,
all
very
this
good.
neatness in one location.
Thank you. How do you pronounce that? I don't even know how you pronounce your name, but thank you for the 110 bits. Hey, antvenom, what came first, chicken or the egg? Also, what is your favorite Minecraft minigame? Neither of them came first because we live in a simulation. So there's that. Yeah, they both showed up at the same time. You guys are distracting me. You guys are too fun to talk to. Did I get hit by the snowstorm? Yeah. Yeah, like 3 or 4 inches of snow, and which is like not. The thing is, I live in Maine. We deal with snow. It's not. I don't live in like Texas or something where like if you see white on the ground, everybody panics. It's like, is Maine. The trucks come by and plow it, and you shovel it, and that's it. We're good. We're okay. Could I perhaps have some old school antvenom themed merch for longtime viewers? I probably wouldn't make merch for just for the same reason I wouldn't make content, because old school people want certain things. I wouldn't make merch for that reason, but I might make merch at some point soon enough. Okay. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to check this out. Like I've done next to nothing. I've been streaming for what 20 something minutes? 28 minutes. I've done next to nothing in game because I'm having too much fun talking with you guys, which is, it's not that I didn't expect that. I just didn't think about it. So, okay, let's go ahead and let's see if we can find some pandas. So are these blocks solid? These blocks are solid. Okay. By the way, I think the game is a little too quiet. There we go. Or maybe it was fine. Let me go back. Go back. Panic. I love having this music in the background. Otherwise, I'd be so... See, somebody asked before if I was self-conscious. I'm very self-conscious when there's silence, which is why making YouTube videos is not as hard as making Twitch content, at least for me. For some people, it might be different because they're so used... Okay. What? And then just a creeper strolling by. Wait. Huh? I'm confused. I mean, I know the leaves are breaking. That's where the sound's coming from. I'm wondering why. Oh, you know what? I think... No, they shouldn't be breaking because they are still somewhat attached to the wood. Yeah, I know that it was the leaves breaking, and I guess leaves breaking make sounds now. That's fine. It's whatever. But I'm wondering why the leaves are disintegrating in the first... Oh! No, this leaf and this leaf are not attached to the other leaves around them, so they are technically not a part of the tree. So they're disintegrating because they're not... Okay, I get it now. I get it. The bamboo grew through the leaves, and it grew through in this spot and this spot. This leaf is technically detached, and so is this one. So they are disintegrating. That makes sense. Okay. I'm very insane when it comes to wanting to understand these sorts of concepts. Oh, podzol grows in these biomes now. Is this like a modified biome? Bamboo? No, it's just bamboo jungle hills. So, okay, podzol. Or is this... This isn't mycelium. No, it's podzol. Okay. Speaking of old-time viewers, you've been watching since 4 Pillar Survival. Wow, you've been around for a while. Is this full release or beta? This is most definitely beta. I just say 1.14 because clickbait. You know, I'm selfish. Podzol grows in the bamboo biomes. Yeah. So what I'm looking for right now is not only pandas, but what else? Okay, I was gonna make lanterns, and I wanted to do it while looking for pandas, and I found one. Okay, what's up? So let's see. This is actually my first panda I've ever seen in game. Whoa, what? Oh, hello. You look completely normal. Like you don't have a look to you at all. Okay, so this one doesn't have a look to it. It's just, I'm guessing, is it going to follow me because I have the bamboo in hand? I was going to say that would be a little ridiculous if it did, actually. So this guy's just chilling. Okay, I'm curious if the bamboo is going to, like, fall after it eats it. No? It just kind of chills there.
That's pretty neat.
That is... Oh, my God. Okay. Thank you, Someone MC, for the 44-month resub. You are insane for still being subbed for all that time. You're like one of my 3 subscribers. Oh my God. By the way, the other noises are the panda. I'm sorry. That came out of left field. Okay. Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's try and have a coherent stream here. So, what I was gonna do was just chill by the panda, you know, check out its behavior. So it seems like it'll eat the bamboo at random. And, yeah. Oh, by the way, so yeah, resubs and all donations can have a message pop up on screen now. I've finally caved in and I have messages showing up on screen now. If it's a donation or bits are the same way. If it's donations or bits over $5, then it will be heard on stream. I do have the moderation setting set to medium. I don't know if that's too much or too little. But hopefully it's good. And it doesn't, like, you know, filter too much, but it also doesn't, like, filter too little. I think the moderation thing just changes the words if they're, like, too profane or whatever. All right. You're going to head out of here, Pizza Duffy? All right, later. Okay, so 34 minutes into the stream, we're crafting our first item. This is how today is going. So in order to make a lantern, like, if you guys don't know this, what lanterns were actually supposed to be used for, way back in Alpha 1.2, they were going to completely replace torches, where all torches would become lanterns, and torches would be a new item, same crafting recipe, but it would be a new item that would only last temporarily, and you could relight them with flint and steels and whatnot. I think that would have been a little imbalanced, because it's like, why would you then ever use torches? You know, I don't know what Notch's crafting recipe was at the time, because the iron nuggets did not exist. But anyways, this is how you make a lantern. Let's go and let's make a whack of them. Boom. Okay. So this is how we make lanterns. And to my understanding, they can only exist on the ground, but they can also exist... Well, okay. Wow! Oh, hang on. I'm going to try and shake my mouse a bit here. So shake my mouse. There's like a serious frame rate delay just when breaking something. Okay. Like, I mean, I'm in a jungle biome. I guess I can understand there being a big frame rate drop. Like, the frame rate is okay, but then it was like a sudden frame rate drop when I removed the torch. But anyways, they can also be placed on ceilings and whatnot as well. Wow. Okay. You deserve to be impaled. You're a terrible mob. Alright, so, okay, so you can't place them there, but I could probably place it, like, right there. Yeah. So, you can also... Ooh, wow. The aesthetic of that is actually kind of neat. Interesting. Can I do that? No. So, that's kind of a neat aesthetic, where, like, I could see towns being, you know... I'm thinking way too much right now. But, yeah, that's how lanterns work. They are slightly brighter than torches. And, ooh, is my bitrate down? No, I think I'm okay. Not dropping frames, so it's whatever. Oh, it's because I've been sitting still, so, like, I don't need to broadcast that many frame, that much bitrate. So, okay, that's how lanterns work. That's how you make them. So now what I'm going to do is, again, I'm just going to continue going down the list here. Let's see. So, bamboo. Bamboo can be found scattered around jungles and in large clusters. They can be found in shipwrecks and jungle temples. They are dropped by pandas when they're killed. I haven't killed a panda yet. I should do that. Or they can be attained when fishing in jungle biomes. Ooh, that's interesting. Biome-specific fishing rewards. I think that's like the first time this has been introduced. Question, do I think crossbows should have enchantments like Infinity, Punch, and Flame? Probably, well, to some degree, yes and no. I think Infinity, yes. But the other ones, probably not, because then why would you ever craft a bow? I mean, I guess bows are a little bit faster, so there's that. But, you know, it's like you have reason to have one or the other. So I don't know. It's something that, like, I'm sure someone will find a way to mod in, and then we can sort of judge it from there. What is your favorite version of Minecraft, Alpha and Beta? So just between those, probably Beta 1.7.3. Because that's just the version that, like, reminds me the most as to where I thought... Like, not that I think Minecraft is really in a bad spot, but when, like... That was when, like, any sort of newness of the game for me, like, fizzled out. It fizzled out after Beta 1.7. So, like, the game still felt classic to me at that point. It still felt like a new experience. And then beyond that, it was, you know, more doing it for YouTube. If that makes sense. You know, it's like before Beta 1.8, it was like pure enjoyment of the game and making YouTube content. And then like that needle started to shift with Beta 1.8. Do I want to fight you? Michael, I didn't want to do this on stream, but you're fired. I'm just kidding. By the way, what's the delay? I think the delay is only a second now. Yeah, you guys are talking pretty quickly, which is nice. Because I actually found the option to set the delay down. Mike, there's a couple clips that have occurred on this stream already that, like, you gotta see. I was, like, talking about pandas, ended my sentence, and 1 second later, the resub notification came in. It caught me off guard. I'm not gonna tell you what the resub notification was. Wow, Mike, how could you? Ow, my ear hurts all of a sudden. Okay, so bamboo. So, yeah, one thing that I just noticed is that they can be obtained when fishing in jungle biomes, which means there are biome-specific rewards for fishing. That could be something that could get implemented, or there could be more to that idea. You know, wait, I just had an idea. This would take forever to test. I just had an idea. Guys, think about this. So when you're fishing in a jungle biome for bamboo, right? Let's just say you were doing that. Does it detect where you exist, or does it detect where the fishing lure fished up the item? It's going to be one or the other. That's how Minecraft is coded. So what if you're in like another biome, but your fishing lure lands in a jungle biome, right? because the biomes are set specifically to the block that they're on? Or what if you're in a jungle biome and you cast your fishing lure outside of the biome? What then? My guess is it has to do with where the player exists, but I could be wrong. But yeah, the fishing lure, I don't know if it's a straight up entity. I don't think so because you can't summon one. Interesting idea though. Something you got to think about because you could break the game. You could, you know, I don't think you could break the game with that, but it's a fun thing to think about, I think. Okay, so they can be farmed and they grow up to 12 to 16 blocks tall. They grow 1 to 2 blocks taller when bone meal is used on them. So I'm guessing what that means is they grow 1 to 2 at a time. So let's grab some bone meal here real quick. And let's see, so you have to use it on the top or the bottom? Okay. Well, go away. Okay, so that's what it means, is that if it hasn't, like, I guess they, like, sort of have a predetermined maximum height. Let's see. Age 1. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like they just have some sort of internal predetermined maximum height, and when you use enough bone meal on them, then they just stop growing. Okay. I was wondering if, like, you could make them grow forever or whatever. Today, you were deer hunting and suddenly, randomly, you heard my voice. Wait, what? Suddenly, randomly, heard my voice. I need to pull up chat elsewhere because... Okay, that's something I didn't think about. The chat system that I use does not allow me to scroll up. And suddenly you heard my voice. It scared you so much. I somehow had accidentally started the background play of YouTube because you had been watching my videos earlier. It scared the crap out of you. Also, you live in Maine. Isn't it crazy that we got snow? I mean, actually... now it's Stripe Bass who said that. Sup, dude? Actually... It's not really too crazy that we got snow. We usually get it like a few weeks earlier. We usually get it like late October, like a little bit. I think it's crazy we got 3-4 inches so soon. And I think it was crazy how much rain we got prior to the snowstorm. So there's that. Can you eat the bamboo? Good question. No, but you can, well, you can plant it. Can you eat it? I don't think so. Game mode. 0. Mojang, I don't mind the command changes. Can you give me game mode 0, 1, 2, and 3 back? Just those. I hate having to type in survival. I hate it. Even S would be fine. Anyways. Just giving myself hunger so that I'm hungry. Okay. Nope, you can't eat them. Anyways, you know what's funny is I bet someone would be able to make data packs to do that. Because I think can you do custom commands with data packs now? So I wonder if like you could overwrite the game mode command and then also add those options in. That'd be awesome. I wonder if you can do... Here's a question. Guys... So data packs exist in the maps folder. Can you do game-wide data packs? That would be cool. A data pack that applies itself to every single player world that you make. That would be interesting because then I would run that. You cannot make a data pack to do that. It would have to be /function. Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool. Mojang, give me that back. I'll make a video all about it. Just be like, just have the video title be like 17 rage emojis. Like, and it's just somewhere in the middle. It just says Mojang and it's set like 17 rage emojis. And I just talk about that. Like, that's all I talk about. It's just the fact that some commands are really tough. Like Michael McChill, are you still here? If you are, I need to ask you about something. But if not, I'll still tell you guys about it. There's a command that I like to run, and it's called execute at E type equals player tilde summon lightning bolt. Right? The syntax looks good on that. But it doesn't work anymore. That command does not work. You can't run the command that way. You have to execute at, I think it's like at antvenom, not as antvenom. I would figure as antvenom would be what you'd have to do, but at antvenom, then you do run. Run. I think this is how you do it. Wait. Okay, execute, run, summon, lightning bolts, tilde, tilde, tilde. And I think what I have to do is at e type equals not. And then I don't even think you can do a capital P. You can't do a capital P. It has to be lowercase. Now the command works. Watch your ears. Mind your ears. Ow. So yeah, you have to execute. I don't know. It's just, why does it not work with execute as? I would figure execute as would work. So wait, let me get this straight. Hang on. Did it just summon a lightning bolt for every mob that exists in the world, but then summon them all in my location? Is that what happened? So, execute as will execute as everything, but still execute it on me? Like, what? I mean, those options are fine. It's just, it's taking some getting used to. I didn't know that would happen. That was genuine. I didn't know that would happen. Anyways, okay. Locate jungle pyramid. It's somewhere around. It's not where I was. Doesn't matter. I don't really care where I was. Okay. At least those commands still work the same. What internet do I have to be able to stream in this quality? I just have Spectrum. I have the one, well, I pay for the 100 over 10 package, but I get 120 over 12. 120 over like 11.5. So that's what I have. And it works fine because the streaming bitrate is only 5,000 kilobits per second, and I can go up to about 10,000. So, you know, it's enough. And my Spectrum connection's been very good. One thing that you guys should think about, anyone who's ever into Twitch or whatever, one common thing that a lot of people will have problems with is dropped frames and whatnot. Like, they'll drop like all kinds of frames even though they have a good enough internet speed. Generally, the reason why that is because you live in an apartment building. And apartment buildings all share the same like connection. So even if the speeds are still fine, sometimes you like, because everyone's streaming Netflix, even though the bandwidth is there, it still like might have noise problems and cause you to like lose a bit here and there. While for streaming Netflix, that's fine because, you know, it buffers whatever video you're watching or YouTube or whatever. On Twitch, when you're streaming and you need to get that out in real time. Yeah. Anyways, TP. So, when I used to stream, when I used to do stuff at, an apartment I used to live at, there was like 10 other apartments there, and yeah, streaming was pretty much impossible. Though I never streamed from that apartment often because streaming was still brand new. By the way, what? Oh, is this where I died before? No. Okay. Alright, TP. 100, 12, 80. We still have to do stuff on this stream. You can click on text in the chat. Oh! That's a nice feature. All right. Thumbs up on that one. Okay. All right, I'm going to skip that song. I'm going to skip that one too. There we go. Stop ignoring you. I was telling a story, man. You know what? I will click on it just for you guys. There. I teleported like 5 blocks. Are you happy? Is everything going to be okay now? I'll do it again. A second time even. Oh, there is one other thing that bothered me. No, and this one's a big one, and it won't involve me to die this time. So, if you want to teleport facing somewhere, this took me forever to figure out. In the old days, what you do is you would do TP. You just do TP tilde 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 tilde. Or something, or no, you do TP antvenom tilde 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 tilde. And, it like, hang on. It works that way now. What? I swear it didn't work that way. Where your rotation value, you had to like type in rotation or something else. I think what I did is that I used to not, I didn't type in antvenom at the beginning of the screen at a snapshot. Because I used to just TP like this, because this works, I think. Yeah, hang on. So like that works like that. Look at that. But tilde, adding 2 more tildes onto that does not work in this configuration. Right? That makes no sense. But if I type in TP antvenom tilde 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 and some rotation value or whatever, that works. That makes no sense. Yeah, the Ant-Moo emote's gone. I removed a bunch of emotes. I don't have enough emote slots, and I wanted some new emotes. Poor keyboard. It's a Corsair K70. It can handle it. All right. We've checked out one item so far this stream. Execute, hang on, at a, and then Minecraft Stone in a, yeah, okay, Noodle Gamer, okay. I'm gonna run that in, okay, my IQ isn't in the single digits. I'll run it once. Hang on, I'll run it one time. Hang on. Your formatting is incorrect. Yeah, your formatting is not okay. If you can correct that formatting, I'll run it a couple of times, but I'm not running it in a repeating command block. It's negative, it's, wait, negative S? Please execute TNT on every entity. I've done that before. I'm not, yeah, I've done that before. How dare I influence keyboard abuse? I mean, keyboards are not rated at 50 million keystrokes for nothing. Isaac figured me out. All right. So, 1.14 features. I hadn't even gotten through reading the bamboo stuff yet. Summon a dragon on every entity. Yeah, that would work. That would be a thing. So, okay. Breaks instantly using swords. Can be eaten by pandas. Used as fuel. 4 bamboo can smelt 1 item. Okay. So, it's not gonna do much. Or planted inside a flower pot. Cool. Can be used to craft sticks and scaffoldings. Used to craft sticks? What does it mean? Like you put 1 into a crafting square and... Hang on. What do you mean by that? It's like this? Like this? Okay. Seems like a little bit of a ripoff on the crafting recipe part. I feel like that should maybe be like 2 or 4. I'm sorry, but hang on. Can we look at the size discrepancy real quick? Hang on. How does 2 of these equal 1 of those? Just curious. I don't know. I don't feel like there's much logic to that. A stick is a 1/4 of a block. I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Give antvenom a wooden oak plank. Okay. So yeah, literally 1 stick is a 1/4 of an entire block, and yet way less than that. I don't have words. The Minecraft logic. It should be like 4 sticks that you get from that. That's all that I'm going to say. You can enchant things to level 32,767. I heard about this. You know what I'm going to try first. Hang on. This is a part of the snapshot, so this is valid. Do you mean you can do it via NBT editing? Oh god, that's what you mean, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably what you mean. No, I'm not gonna run that command, dude. I can tell by... Wait, water replace water in a repeat... No, dude, I'm good. You keep getting a 30-second ads. I'm not running any. If you're constantly refreshing the page, that might be why. Okay, so give... Yeah, okay. So give... let's do this here. Enchantments. Riptide. Is it... Trident, enchantments, Riptide. Hang on, let's do this. I'm gonna use Cubity's command. Okay, let's try that. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Thank you, Cubity. Nice. Okay. Hang on. I didn't expect to be able to use this today. But we're putting the webcam on the bottom so you guys can check my hideout. I have the spinning wheel right now. You guys can't see it, but I have the spinning wheel. I'm going to give this a second. Oh, I'm not looking straight up. That's a problem. If I was looking straight up, this might not be a problem. I've done this before. Game's dead, boys. Game's dead. Let's bring it back. Yeah, by the way, when games die, you get to see the background. Okay, come on. No, was there something? Okay, never mind. Well, it's not looking up. That's the issue. I was looking at an angle, which means... Okay, so if I'm, like, pointed in this direction and I fly straight up at about 1 billion miles an hour, well, I'm loading, like, so many chunks because horizontally I'm still going very fast. You want that? Yeah, dude. I told you I spent, like, forever figuring this stuff out. Let's try that again. So, Riptide. Okay, so our height is, well, nearly 0. Let's look straight up. Oh, 800. I might need to go all the way. I might need to change the level. I'm still going up. Oh, that's not from the music. Okay. Let's go back down. Nice. I mean, if I find a way to ever legitimately enchant an item with this high of a level. Okay, so let's see. So let's go with exactly 32,767. So the actual maximum. Please make a video on the new enchantment. I actually like... I've known about this for a while. I just haven't done it. But I've known about it for a long time. And the thing is, I think it's like... works. Oh my god. I thought I remembered that it was actually the 32-bit integer limit that you could set it to. So, okay, it worked perfectly with just 32,000 and I went up 1,000,000 blocks instantly. Oh my god. That was 2 to the 32 minus 1, yes. That was the 32-bit integer limit. Or it was 2 to the 31, I think. Okay.
Not too often do you get all this neatness in one location.
Hey, thanks, someone MC says. Yeah, 500 bits. Spinning. Oh, it's going to say it, actually.
The spinning trident of death. LUL.
Yeah. I need to remember that anything over a certain dollar amount will say itself. Okay, let's try that again. All right. Is that a British? Yeah, I have the British sound because it's different, like, than my crummy American, you know, accent. All right. It saved in the water. It just didn't know what to do. So, okay, let's try that again. Oh, is it not on my keyboard this time? It's not. What was the command? Hang on. Let me see if I have enough of Twitch chat. Yeah, I think I do. I can scroll back up for it. I think. Oh, it's barely off of the screen because of the spam that occurred. Thank you, Cubity. Let me go ahead and let me toss that into a notepad. Give me a sec. Okay. I'll just keep that off the side of the screen. Thank you, bud. So let's see what the limits are of this. So, okay, if 30,000 worked perfectly, let's try what like 100,000 would do. Because even if it lags, that should work, right? That's, I guess, conventional wisdom would suggest that that'll probably work fine. Ooh. Okay. So, before we did about 900,000... This is like just over 3 times the amount, and we're going over just over 3 times the height. So that makes sense. So we are 3 million blocks in the air.
You get all this neatness in one location.
Hey, Flamey, thank you for the 501-bit cheer. Let's wait. Let's hear it out.
This is partly me wanting to one-up someone MC. But I also wanted to say that you're a pretty cool dude and that this is a neat stream.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. By the way, you guys may have noticed that, see, this is where I did all kinds of custom configuration with my Twitch alerts. There's a limit as to how long the message will show up just because A, certain spam, and B, I couldn't get the message to, like, center vertically. I wanted it so that whenever the message popped up, it would center vertically. Meaning, like, the block of text would always be dead center in the screen. It would never do that. It would always only fill up or down. I couldn't get it to work, so I just set a limit as to how long it could be, which is about 3 lines worth. So, okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hello? Okay. That was weird. All right. That was a little bit weird because I was not in flight for whatever reason. I was just falling. Okay, so it lags. Let's try 1,000,000. Which should be like way worse. I think 1,000,000 will work. Wait, what is this? Give antvenom trident for, yeah, with Riptide. And generic movement speed? Wait. So in other words, I'll move at speed 100 while using it. I don't think this will crash my game. I think it will lag a lot, though. This is, of course, what the stream turned into. Okay, yep, I knew it. So the game will respond. I think I may have accidentally set my tilt to be a little bit down, though. It says -90, so I should be fine. Okay, 6 million. Is that 6 million? No, that's 60. No, that's 6 million. Okay. $10 million. I'm getting like about. I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to do the 2.147 billion one. I can TP to the 32-bit integer limit. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Wait. On the y-axis, yeah, I knew that. Oh, so they've removed the vertical teleportation limit in this game now. That's cool. Nice. Because they figured out nothing happens. They probably watched my video on it and they're like, oh, well, nothing happens up there anyways. Do it now. I know I've done it in videos before. Oh, 27 million. Oh, I'm starting to get frames back. 28 million, 29 million. Am I going to hit 30? Yeah, 30. All right. You know what's funny too is the frame rate came back after that. So like it can't be confused for just a general error. Like I passed 30 million and then it failed.
Not too often do you get all this neatness in one location.
Thank you, Channelcraft. Just says rip. All right, I'm finally out. I've been sipping on that thing for like the past hour. All right, well, there's no real point in going any higher in the enchantment because that's going to happen regardless. Wait, hang on. Here's a question. Will I be in the air? Will I be in the air, like right around that location? Because it's not, I didn't crash the game. I'm curious. Will I immediately get the pack it out error again? Is this world already done? Do I have to, I think, oh no! It's saved right at the limit. Okay,
Not too often do you get all this neatness in one location.
Thank you. 500-bit cheer. Oh god.
Oh, it's on. Must flamey nerd. Come and get me. Re.
Oh my god. Okay, so you can't go above 30 million. You can't do it. 30 million is the limit. I guess you can teleport to beyond the... So, you know what? No. Hold up. Curious. Is 30 mil the limit, or can you teleport to the 32-bit integer limit and then have it work? Is there like a broken area in between or something? I hate... Remember the old days in Alpha when you would just open up a world and it would just open? Tilde 2,147,483,647 tilde. Nope, it just breaks immediately. So okay. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but on the top right, along with there being chat there, all of the donations and stuff, donations, bits, and follows as well.
Vsauce. Michael here.
Hey, thanks for the $1 tip. Love you, Antvenom. Keep doing what you want to do. Thanks for making me happy. No problem. You notice that they're piling up. There's a bit jar up there. I custom made a custom sized bit jar that fits up there. So, like, it exactly fits the chat window and whatnot. And it scales to be a bit higher as well, but some items will sometimes burst out. But yeah. Yes, that's the noise. Okay, I need to continue playing the game now. All right, let's move that back up. Break bedrock with bamboo. I don't think that's how it works. Don't think it'll work, man. I have a GTX 980 paired with a Threadripper. It's not a bottleneck for my use case. The Threadripper is mainly for rendering, which, you know what's funny is the GTX 980 is still faster to render with, but it does make timeline performance a lot better. A lot better. But yes, it is a bit of a bottleneck, and I may purchase a new graphics card soon, actually. Like, no joke. Will I ever do a meetup in Maine? Not likely. Unless there's, like, an event. I know there's this event that occurs in Portland, Maine. like every summer. It's like a sort of a gaming thing. It's almost like, I don't know if it's like a PAX, and it might be more of like an anime thing. If it is, then I may not be interested. But if it's like a gaming thing, I may go to that. It's like some sort of, it's like, I think it's called PortCon. I may go to that. Replace. Okay, I'm not gonna run random. Oh, come on. Did I break it? Hang on. No. I broke it. The world is broken, isn't it? It's not like I care about the world that much. I've done precisely nothing with it. So if I just have to recreate the world, it's whatever. Because again, you'll buy the 980 off me. I'll probably wind up selling it. The thing is, dude, the 980 is water cooled. Like, my whole setup is water cooled. All right, if this breaks, then hang on. I'm gonna spam the T. Come on. Come on. Load up. Spamming T so that in case the world is working. No. It crashed. All right. Let's recreate. Oh, I can't type electric boogaloo. All right. That's fitting. And that world will stay there like forever. That's some quick spamming, I guess. Keyboard abuse. Hey, some people like slam their keyboards. I'm not like that. I've got enough desk space where if I get mad, I can just hit the desk. I don't need to slam my keyboard. Actually, though, my keyboard has been giving me problems. And it's been giving me problems on, like, the period key, on the T. Has it been giving me problems on T? Well, maybe I know why now. But yeah, my keyboard's been double stroking sometimes. And I don't know why. Don't spam it that much. All right. I've checked out one item so far this stream. How long has the stream been going? You guys are like... You guys are a terrible distraction. I don't know. We've been live for like an hour? An hour? You guys are a bad example. All right, so let's check out what else. So okay, there's a whole plethora of new crafting items, and these don't have a UI yet. So there's not really a whole lot for me to check out per se. I think they're like kind of scattered in the user interface, but if I go here, they're all down here, like smoker, blast furnace, cartography table. This one, these I know a little bit about because of the fact that I spoke with Michael about this when we made the video. By the way, can I make a comment real quick? The last video that got released, which was a week ago because I'm a terrible YouTuber who lacks consistency and Mike is the only reason the channel has content sometimes for months and months at a time. The last video that got put up has 650,000 views. It was put out a week ago. It got the majority of that in like 5 days. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. It was a perfectly good video to do that. It's just like... Videos... I don't know. Videos go viral, man. And there's just... It's not that they're all from active subs or anything. It's just that videos go viral and there's no explaining it. Oh, this has an animation now. Has this always had an animation? I don't remember this having an animation when it first came out. Do I have this song saved? I love this song. I've been hearing some repeats, and like this is one of them that I really like. Let me save that. So this is new. New animation probably as of this snapshot. Okay. So that's interesting. Though anyone who used this for aesthetic purposes, when as it originally came out where they like used it for aesthetics or whatever, if they didn't want it looking like a saw in whatever aesthetic thing they made, well, it looks like a saw now. There's no stopping it. Yeah, I'm kind of done with the random commands for now. All right, so all of these, like, they don't have a UI right now. Like, none of them do. But they all, like, do something internally, or at least some of them do. So, like, okay. Michael discovered, and I don't know if this was known prior, but Michael discovered on his own that if you take hoppers to... Or actually, no. If you go to game mode spectator, you can do this... You can do this with hoppers as well, but also in spectator mode, they have a UI. So internally, they're just called furnace. It shows an inventory. You can right click on some of these, but like maybe just those two. I think there's like 2 more items that weren't sorted. Yeah. No, Cuffy, I know that. I got it. Thank you. But yeah, so you can do this. I mean, because I'm in spectator mode, I can't do... I think this was discovered before the hopper thing was discovered. So, like, someone discovered that. But, obviously, in spectator mode, you can't do anything. So... You know what's funny is Game Mode C works in Bedrock Edition. Bedrock Edition has a feature that Java doesn't have. Anyways, with a hopper, you can grab some fuel, so, like, coal or whatever. And you can do this. You can do that. Hello? Oh, wait. I need to be cooking something. Don't mind me. I have a single-digit IQ. I know I said I didn't before, but I was lying. Okay. Or does it have to be something else? What do you have to... Or can I put iron? Maybe it has to be like iron. Yeah, because blast furnace, that would make sense. Iron. Because it's a... Single-digit IQ. It's a furnace, and I put... Well, no. Furnaces cook food. Never mind. Okay, not single-digit. Maybe just barely double-digit. Or is that still not working? Oh, right. That's how some of these function. Why did coal go in to begin with, then? Let's just try this.
Not too often do you get all this neatness in one location.
Thank you. Oh my dang, my first antvenom stream capped. Wow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Video is off from audio and stuff. If you guys experience that, like, is my voice talking, is it off or is it not? Because obviously it's my first stream in a while. I'm not sure. The mic might be very slightly behind me talking. If none of you see it...
Not too often do you get all this neatness in one location.
Thank you. Antvenom, I might be deaf, but you didn't answer my question about what is my favorite minigame. Also stop the keyboard abuse. No. Favorite minigame, I mean, probably survival games, just because of the history. You don't notice it. Everything looks fine. Everything's fine. Not off, not off. You don't have a desync. Okay. If like 14 out of 15 of you think it's fine, then it's probably fine. Your stream's just lagging. Okay, yeah, that might be why. Is there a sequence or which one will go first? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering is maybe like... So, okay, you know what I'm going to do, actually? I know with a normal furnace, there is a sort of order to it. So it's like, you can put it on from any side. So, okay, from the top is that. But no, but you see, but, Yeah, from, wait, what? Hang on. Okay, food goes on the top. Coal goes on the side. It's weird that the furnace looks different. I'm not going to get used to that. Alright, so the supply goes in the top. And the burnt... Yeah, there we go. There we go. So there's no restrictions to the top slot. Yeah, but it wasn't working, dude. It was, like, not working. So, okay. So that's what that looks like. And then I'll do it with this one as well. So again, the thing that I'm cooking goes in the top slot. And this goes in the side slot. There we go. And it's actually, it has a little bit of a function. The snow next to it is melting. Like that snow just straight up melted. So there's that. So that's a thing. What's up, Pat? All right, so... By the way, are all the audio levels sound good too? Like, is the music, like, you can hear it, but it's subtle and in the background. It's not, like, over... I don't think it's going to be overpowering me. I know, but is it, like, too quiet? I don't know. Should be, everything should be fine. It's just, again, I want it to be subtle, so it's like, if I stop talking... then you can hear the sort of beats of the music a little bit. You can't hear the music at all. Okay, let me fix that. Well, the audio is off sync. You should refresh your stream. Music in the background is a pain. It's not meant, it's meant to be very subtle, like very subtle. I don't like overpowering music. My mic is muted? No. Wow, and the kappa showed up on a different line too. So like I didn't notice it so quickly. All right. So there's a bunch of new items for 1.14. All of these will have uses at some point. I may do another stream if like all of them get their uses all at once. Because I'm guessing that when this update comes out, like I'm pretty sure that what me and Michael figured out. Michael, I think, approached me with the idea, but then we both sort of solidified the idea together. Like it was legitimately a team effort where all of these will, like, each one will be assigned to a villager. And so you can find them in the new villages that will be coming out. And they're going to largely replace a lot of the really complicated tasks that you would otherwise do with a crafting bench. So there's that. You're hard of hearing, so it's hard to figure out what I'm saying and such, hard to explain. Like what, I'm talking too fast or something? I won't be able to help you there if that's the case, just because that's how I am. My mic is tilted, so I sound sideways. My microphone should be... It should not be stereo. I mean, I can fix that. Like, no problem. Hold up. I can downsample it to mono. It should be mono. Maybe it's not downmixed to mono. It's not. I should no longer sound sideways. If the thing is, if the microphone, I think this might be a stereo mic. I don't know if I'll sound worse or anything. I should definitely not sound sideways anymore. But like, well, was it you who said that?
That's pretty neat.
Thank you. Is it supposed to be, is your name supposed to be Kafifi? Like the joke, or Kafufi? Like, is that based off of the meme? Oh, okay. Time sets 0. It's no joke. Okay. Like, I'm curious. I was just curious if, like, you named yourself based off Kofifi, you know, the meme. Okay. False time set. I'll listen to the music later, too, and see if it sounds okay. To me, like, this is pretty good. This is what it should sound like. All right. So, we've got all these. There's a few new flowers as well. Cornflower, wither rose, and okay. So, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, well, if you were kidding, then I'm going to unset this to from mono. Because if there was never actually not a problem, then it's whatever. Yes, the microphone is a little sideways. It's my first stream in a while. You guys are getting me. You guys are getting me hard. That I need to never stream again. I need to never stream again. Damn it. No. I think I picked up on that way before you guys did. So saying that you guys were getting me, like you were like pranking me, you were pranking me like real good. But my choice of words were, you guys are getting me hard. That was my choice of words. It came out so quickly. No. That was an accident. I'm good. Okay, I'm fine. I'm okay. The internet has ruined me. Hasn't even been 2 hours. I'm already ready to quit. Okay. So what I wanted to show off is I just gotta find a way to get right back into this. So you can craft what? Yeah. You can craft these things. Okay, so let me go and let me give myself some bowls. Let me give myself some mushrooms. 2, 3. So not only can you craft the mushrooms, you can also craft a variant with each different flower. So let's see, decoration blocks. Okay, so let's go. Can I do this? Yeah. So let's drop a stack of these, just so I can pick them up. Oh wait, I think I may have missed one. No. Okay. Alright, we're good. So Suspicious Stew also generates... Okay, so the item that I wanted to create here is called a Suspicious Stew. Now, you guys may have heard of this one.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
Thank you for the $1 tip. Do you plan to stream more often? Also, that one comment, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to stream more often. I really don't. It's just like, I'm enjoying this so far right now. But yeah, I don't know if it's something that I'm going to be in the mood to do all the time. If it is, I'll talk about it on YouTube, just to, you know, try and bring more people in. But maybe not. Probably, like, the answer is probably not. But I don't want to feel obligated one way or another, and that's kind of how I've always been about it. But I am enjoying it right now. Once a month. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be once a month. Like, if I'd want to stream, I'd want to stream more often than that. But okay. So, let's get a crafting bench. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Guess we're just gonna do this on the ice. Even though ice in Minecraft is terrible and render... Wait, did they fix the ice rendering problem? Dude, tell me they fixed it. Did they? No. I saw a slight issue there, but... Okay, so, like, there's some problems because Mojang doesn't remember that F5 is a thing. And, like... Okay, so... But, like, from a first-person perspective, it all seems okay. Nice. There was a lot of rendering problems with ice for the longest time. David, I'm not...
Hey, Vsauce.
David!
Michael here.
David, I'm not that bad.
To give it P Jigsaw. Apparently it's a new item according to my curse witch.
Yep, seems like it. I've heard about this. Yeah, apparently, so I think it sort of goes in conjunction with, like, I don't know exactly how it works. It has something to do with, like, structures and whatnot, or it's something in that sort of ballpark type of block is, yeah, it has something to do with that. It's funny that when it breaks, it doesn't have a texture. Oh my god, Cat Pirate, it has begun. So yeah, it has something to do with that. Alright, so what I was gonna do is I was gonna craft some of these. So there are these mysterious potions, or not potions, but mysterious stews that you can make. And the thing is, when you make them, it just says NBT1 tag, and when you have advanced NBT stuff open, but it won't actually tell you what the tag is. It just says Suspicious Stew. So you can find these, so let me pull up the exact details. So they can be found in shipwreck supply chests. They can be crafted, as I'm about to do. They restore 6 health and 7.2 saturation points, probably just like a normal stew does anyways. But then it gives 5 seconds of a status effect. So it depends on the effect itself. So the Oxeye Daisy gives you regeneration. So it's probably mostly based off of like the color and... So, like, I think, you know, the Oxeye Daisy... Where is it? Oxeye Daisy gives regeneration. So, is that, like, orange? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it has nothing to do with anything. So, okay. Oxeye Daisy gives regeneration. Cornflower gives jump boost. Let's see. Lily of the Valley gives poison. Wither Rose gives wither. Tulip gives weakness. Azure. Bluette gives blindness. Fun. And then there's, yeah, fire resistance, saturation, speed, and saturation. Blue Orchid and Dandelion both give saturation. They're like, we have one too many flowers. Just double up on one of them, whatever. So I guess that's the thing. So, okay. So this one was made with, which one do I have 63 of? Dandelion. So Dandelion is saturation. So game mode. Survival. Okay, so effect, give, antvenom, hunger, 300. What? Oh, okay. There we go. So I can eat this, and I will also get saturation out of it. So, like, I'll get saturation, but then I guess it might give me more? Maybe you eat a saturation one when you're very low on food. That might be the case. Let me actually try that. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Come on. Oh, yeah. So I had a lot more saturation than before. Okay. So now I'm like nearly starving. So, did I say strength? I meant to say saturation. That was my bad. So, yeah. Can't sprint. Let's go and let's eat this up. So, now... Wow. Okay. That is a crazy... Wow. That is way more effective than I thought it was. Is there any other way you can get saturation? Wait a minute. Is there? Can you get one from a beacon? I don't think so. Can you get one from a potion? Wow. This is... I didn't even think about that. This is the best food item in the entire game. Devitt, I don't know what you mean. I'm pretty sure that this is now the best food item in the game. Hang on. Yeah. It maxes out your saturation, both internal and the one you see, I think. This should go down to 1. It goes down to half. So it nearly fills it out. Nearly completely fills it out. This food item is overpowered. Wow. That is more saturation than I expected. It gives you max saturation and max hunger. Yeah. And especially so if you just eat it. Like, so it doesn't even... Your hunger could be all the way down or it could be all the way up. It seems like it's going to fill it up no matter what. Wow. That's actually really interesting. Well, let's eat that again. So... And there's 2 ways you can make that. So there's 2 different flowers. The blue orchid and the dandelion both give that to you. So it's like, of all the flowers you could find in the game, you're twice as likely to find a flower that will give you saturation over anything else. If you have a PvP server, might be a good time to stock up on some dandelions. Hey, look at that. How neat is that? There we go.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Green fish is 1. Thank you. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and let's check out some other ones. So, the other one that I wanted to check out was the Wither Rose. Now, I know how this works. What I'm curious about is, can these generate naturally? Like, do Wither Roses generate naturally in the world at all? Okay, let's see. Wither Rose can be crafted into black dye, inflicts 1 status effect, added Lily of the Valley. Oh wait, no, that's just for a different one. Is dropped or planted from any non-undead mob being killed by the wither. Wow. So that makes Wither Roses really rare if that's the only way that you can get them. That is crazy. That's cool. But that's crazy. That means people are going to be making farms with withers. They're going to like have a wither. Hang on. I have an idea. That was not my idea. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm curious. So what I'm thinking about is trapping a wither, but having a hole in the bottom so it'll still fire missiles down into like a pit of mobs. But if you use obsidian, it can break out of obsidian. But I don't know. I think there is a way to trap the wither. No, I think no matter what, it will break obsidian. See, that's what I mean. I've trapped one with bedrock before, but obviously you can't move around bedrock. Trapdoor? I don't think that... I think you're taking the definition of trap a little too seriously there. Yeah. But the thing is, though, I think it won't explode if it's not chasing a player. Okay, hang on. Hang on, let's try this out. So, fill... Let's do this. Something like this. And then, let's see, is this so, I want positive on both axes. Towards positive. Okay, good. So, let's see. So, fill, tilde 1, tilde, tilde 1, tilde negative 3, tilde, tilde negative 3, obsidian. I think there's a way to do one hollow, but I don't really care. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm actually dumb. And that's not even where I want it to be. Hello? Oh, because I literally did the opposite of what I wanted. I'm not a smart person, you guys. Don't mind me. I meant to do negative 1 and positive 3. And then it needs to be, what, up by 4 blocks? Yeah. Okay, I need a torch. Okay. So if that is... yeah. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. The thing is, though, I think when you summon a wither, it will break some of this. Oh, actually, it needs to be a little bit wider. Okay, I didn't mean to make it a 3x3, but I think a 3x3 will work. It's probably what it needs to be anyways. This is not a 3x3. I don't know what I did. Oh, this is extra wide. It's extra thick. So, let's do this. So what I want... I don't know if it can slip through a 1-block hole in the ground. Okay, Cat Pirate, I think you're trying a little too much now. Trying a little bit much. So let's go ahead and let's do soul sand. Let's summon the wither here. And then let's see. I'm like partially brain dead right now. So let's go and let's do this. I think that'll break right through it. Especially its initial explosion will break right through a lot of that, I think. Yeah. Wait, is it still trapped? I don't think so. No. Oh, wow. And I didn't realize... You know, actually, I thought only the initial wither explosion would break obsidian. I didn't know its missiles could do that, too. I actually didn't know that. Okay. So, kill at E type equals wither. Okay. Didn't realize that. So, you'd have to use bedrock, which means you can't do that. Unless there's some other block it won't break through. Which there isn't. Yeah, it would have to work in survival only. Like, yes, you can use bedrock and it won't be able to break it. But can you do that? No.
Not too often do you get all this neatness in one location.
You binge watched ads through my video, and this is your very first cheer. Wow, you binged through ads so you could have 100 bits to cheer? Thank you. I mean, everybody should do that. Because I like bits. Alright. You could be wrong, but you don't think it'll break endstone? I think you are wrong. Because TNT can break endstone. And it's just an explosion power thing. So yes, it can break endstone. Can you bone meal the roses? I don't think you can bone meal for wither roses. It's just dropped. Okay, so actually I want to see it happen. So, TP. Here comes the visual glitch again. Yay, visual glitches. There's water that doesn't actually exist. Who knows why? All right. I want some sort of a plainsy type area. I guess this will do. I just don't want it to be snow covered, just in case. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, non-undead mob. Okay. Well, it doesn't plant them. It certainly drops them. So that basically means if you want a bunch of them, you have to let the wither go on a rampage. You could also, I guess you could summon one in, like, the end or something. And then just, well, no. No, because it only... Yeah, never mind. You wouldn't really be able to do that. Not enough pigs. Hang on, I have an idea. Wait. Execute at E type equals pig. Wait. Summon at E type equals... Wait a minute, what am I doing wrong? Oh, summon. What? Oh, run. Summon pig. Okay. Kill at E type equals pig. Because I don't... Okay. Oh, wrong order. Maybe did that one too many times. I did that one too many times. Okay. Okay. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Some of these songs have like weird intros. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Yeah, because all those items just spawned. There are 2,800 there. Well, not right in that one spot. Okay, now a lot of the items have stacked, so now the item count has gone down a lot. Okay, game rule. Do mob spawning false kill at E type equals pig. So now I can isolate. Now I can isolate this. Okay. There. Perfect. We did it. And the sounds are a little loud. Okay. I think that's enough pigs. So, okay, this time it actually planted it. So if it hits the mob directly, it's probably not going to cause explosion damage. It just hits the mob. So, okay, that is a naturally planted wither rose. It seems like it's probably a is it a guarantee? Yeah, it seems like it. Oh, wow. Actually, there is a planted wither rose right there. And it got obliterated by the... So, okay. A wither blast hit the pig. The pig died on the same block that the wither rose existed on. And it actually wiped out the one that was there, I think. Because then there was no... There wasn't another one. Can you blow up a wither rose? I'm sure you can. Okay. Okay, I'm tired of this. Alright. There. So now we can take a quick look at the carnage here. So yeah, there's a bunch of planted wither roses now. So there you go. If you want some of these, you're going to have to make a farm for it. So that is a thing. So, okay, we actually spent a decent amount of time there messing around with 1.14 features versus me just making bad jokes in chat. All right. F3D. There we go. So now I'm going to take a look at some of the other features while I see what you guys have to say. You run on a crap PC with 4 gigabytes of RAM, an i3 2100, and your max FPS is 1500. How does my 64 gigs of RAM a gaming PC with a GTX 980 not get at least 10 or 20,000 FPS? Because, well, this option isn't on, but I limit my frame rate. I do that on purpose because why would you have a frame rate higher? Why would you need a frame rate higher than your monitor's refresh rate? You know what I mean? And plus, this is the latest snapshot. The frame rate's not that good anyways. But my refresh rate on my monitor is 165 hertz. So games, well, okay, hang on. You can't see it. Let me move my camera a little bit. Yeah, my maximum frame rate is 165. So games don't go above that because they don't need to, because your monitor literally will not display it. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's no point. So it's like, why have my graphics card, you know, churn out 10,000 frames a second and coil whine like crazy versus just churning at 165? Make a gaming channel? Dude, don't spam. Nah, I don't want to make a gaming channel. I'm not a general gamer. You know, I barely even play Minecraft as it is. Make a server and leave it open while you're streaming? Nah. I'm good. I am how to basic. The chat is going downhill fast. Dude, every name that I see in my window, all the names are purple. I don't know why. All right. So we've checked out a lot of things. So there's the loom, which came in this update. This one I'm already familiar with because while making a thumbnail, I tweaked with the block quite a lot, but let's check it out. So the loom, again, one thing I've been trying to do in this stream and haven't been all that successful with is trying to craft the item rather than just stealing it straight out of the creative mode inventory, because that's going to help me remember it later on. But this one I do know how to make. So you don't even need a crafting bench to make it. You just need... Okay, well, I need to do it in survival. But you make it, I believe, like this. Like this, and that gets you the loom. And then with this one you can drop a banner in there. I believe regular banners are made the same way, but then you can drop, but this is just for designing the banner, not for crafting the base item. So you can do that, and then you can also find, oh god, what is it? Hang on. Banner patterns. How do you can you make these? Has a slot for a and a banner pattern. Let's see. So yeah, it's a piece of paper plus a golden apple. Is that the only thing it makes right now? No, okay. You can do it with a creeper head or any of the other heads to get a banner pattern. Okay. So. Okay. So one thing that I can do is I can take paper, I can take golden apples. Oh, it has to be notch apples, of course. Is it enchanted? Yeah, I figured it had its own ID. So, okay. What I can do is I can take the enchanted golden apples plus paper. Banner patterns don't stack. Okay. Sure. Banner patterns do not stack, I guess. Yeah, they don't. That's a little bit... I guess it makes sense so that you don't put more than one into the grid. But I only need one. What am I going to do after this? Am I going to do something else or just end it? I don't know, actually. If I'm going to do some mini games or whatever. Thinking I just want to chill out. I'm thinking, like, it's... You know what's funny is I could never stream more than a few hours, more than like 2 hours before I'd have to end stream because my voice would just get tired. And it's already getting to that point. It's not that I want to stop, it's that it's like right here, it like feels physically tiring to continue talking. So it's like I need to not talk as much. There's some cool exploits going on with books and overload chunks. Yeah, I mean, some of that's been a thing for a while. It's definitely not unrevertible. Can't wait to become unsavable and thus repeatedly revertible. You mean like you can revert the chunk because it won't save? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I mean, there's always exploits like that, and I know that with this version having a new some new rendering stuff going on. Yeah, there's certainly some. Oh, I just realized something. I cannot use. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys again. I'm gonna show you something. So, I'm gonna fire up my second webcam here. So give me a second, because I want to show you guys something. So, let's wait for it to pop up. There we go. I don't think better Twitch TV emotes show up on the chat system that I have. I'm not sure. I know I have some of them enabled on my channel, but I think they won't show up here. And because of that, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this chat system, actually. Basically, all I'm doing here is this is like a custom window that I had made, and on the left side, I have donations and stuff. And on the right side, hi guys. On the right side, I have basically, you see the chat that's on the top right of the screen that's sort of overlaid? It's literally just that, except a little bit taller. Because I wanted to have the chat be nice and bold and whatnot. But I may not be able to see those emotes. Oh no, a Feels Bad Man showed up, and that's not a Twitch emote. Yeah, they work. Maybe it's because I think what happened then is someone used an emote I just haven't enabled yet. Okay, false alarm. We're okay. Everything's good. Okay. Nobody panic. Everything's fine. All right. Let's get back to our game. I like how easy it is for me to just enable all that. I don't know. I'm like giddy about that. Like how easy it is to just suddenly bring up a secondary webcam without messing around with it so much. Like, oh, guys, I gotta enable it and resize it. Oh, I have everything set in OBS already. Everything is good. I just have to click a button to turn it on. I don't know. Do any of you like get, I don't know, excited about really random little things like that? Like having a setup be really pro? I don't know. I'm weird like that, but to me, that sort of stuff just excites me. Oh, I need to save this song too. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I get excited about little weird things like that. Like, you guys are gonna call me weird. Maybe. I tweaked this OBS setup for 2 days straight. I mean, I slept in between, but aside from that, most of 2 days were spent setting this up. 2 days. And the chat thing that's over there was already set up. But it was mostly configuring that, configuring just a lot of the stuff around me. It's like 2 days. I'm not joking when I say that I spent like 10 hours for 2 days. So like 20 hours. It's just how I am. And, you know, it's not something that I feel ashamed of. I mean, yeah, I killed 2 days worth of time, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It feels like it shouldn't have taken me 2 days to do all that. If I were a coder, I probably could have got it done in like 3-4 hours, because then I would understand jQuery, which is the language that messes with all the notifications that pop up down there are done in jQuery. I don't know jQuery, so I used a pre-made template and then modified little things, because I can work my way around some bits of code, but I can't like start from scratch. You know, I can just modify what's there. So I don't know. Just a little thing I thought I would mention that yeah, you spent a full day illegally downloading 82 songs. Wow. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's go to game mode creative here. I just typed in Loom. Banner. I'm losing my mind already. So let's go to banner, and then I think I need a die for whatever die this is going to be. So let's get the black die out. So, okay. So what I can do is I can do that, and then now I can design the banner to be whatever. And then if I want to, I can put the banner pattern down and have the Mojang logo or whatever. And I think if I do if I create So, okay. Yeah, if I take a piece of paper, which I already have, and I get like a head, like a mob head or something. I wonder if I can do it with a dragon head as well. I don't think so. I need a crafting bench because I don't feel like switching my game modes. So let's see. Can I do this? No, I didn't think so. But you can do that. So you can get a creeper charge banner out of this. So boom. And then let's see here. Banner. And then there we go. Boom. So, okay. That much I pretty much knew how to do, but because this is a checking
Not
out
too
one.
often do you get all this neatness in one location.
Hey, XVenom73. Love you and your vid. Thank you very much. Which vid? Just my vids? I think you meant to say vids probably. But thank you very much. The banner pattern thing is called thing because thing in Swedish is mojang. Wait, banner pattern name is called thing? What do you mean? The banner pattern name is called thing. What are you talking about? Where can I see it saying thing? Hang on. Oh, thing. Thing. Hello. Oh. Yeah, I knew that mojang meant like thing or something like that. Like that's why mojang is called that, because I guess Notch thought he was funny. So yeah, okay. So the golden apple that creates the mojang logo, that's right here, like this banner, because mojang is thing in Swedish. Bam, mojang. So there we go. Okay, cool. But that's interesting that they named it thing instead of just mojang. I think what's funny too is the mojang logo was just like Notch messing around with certain shape tools, and he came up with this. It's like, it doesn't look like anything. It just exists. And it definitely looks like something that was made by just taking the shape tools in Microsoft Paint and just like cutting things and yeah. What if Notch didn't sell Minecraft? I think there wouldn't be as many things added to the game as there was. How do I know exactly? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I lost the context somewhere in there. Notch is working on another game. He's like always working on something. Oh yeah. I thought it was Gadget, Kyle. What Kyle said. I think that what I thought it was is Gadget, but like it might be sort of one of those interchangeable translations. Like it's a gadget thing, you know? All right. So let's go ahead and let's, so one thing I haven't checked, well, I've checked it out, but one thing I want to check out on this stream for sure, the next thing we're going to check out now is scaffolding. So we checked out bamboo earlier. So let's go ahead and let's give ourselves a whack of it. So if we take 6 bamboo and we get string and we sort of basically make a ladder out of it, but instead the string goes up top, we get ourselves some scaffolding. Now, scaffolding thankfully got patched recently. In this snapshot, before the way scaffolding worked, you could build scaffolding out a maximum of 4 blocks. That was it. It was just 4. A lot of people were not too happy about that limit. It's been extended to 6 before a 7th one will fall. So 6 seems a bit more reasonable now, and I'm pretty happy with. So like now it's like, okay, if you're building up above like a sculpture or something, then you can actually build a decent ways into the sculpture and like, you know, break the blocks. But the thing is, one thing that I think you can still do, I don't think mojang can break this functionality, is one thing you can do. Oh no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, you don't even need a torch to do this. Okay, you don't even need a torch to do it. You used to be able to place a torch on the side of these. You can no longer do that, but mojang will not be able to stop unless they make it so sand and gravel fall through these things. One thing you still can do is this. And I don't think mojang will be able to stop that. So it's like, why have the limit at all? You know what I mean? Like, you can just do that. The limit is pointless. It's like so artificial. You know what I mean? One thing that I kind of want to do though is I want to create like a structure that is nothing but like these scaffoldings. So like, okay. So it's like I do nothing but this. And I just set up as many scaffoldings as I can so that when I break the bottom bit, it just like causes a cascading effect that is like spans an entire world. I kind of want to do that. Just saying. But I'm not really good enough with structure blocks and all of that to do it. So I'd have to build it kind of all manually. Actually, no. Wait a minute. Do that with a Mitcher. That Mitcher, that Mitcher guy is a genius. I'm thinking. What is this called internally? It's just scaffolding. You need to turn off tile drops. Okay. Well, what I'm wondering is, I'm curious if they'll fall right away. No, hold up. Just let me test this. Don't worry about it. If it lags, whatever. It might. Whoa. 32-bit integer limit of percentage over there. Okay. Nice. Maybe that's because the world won't spawn because oh, no, it's working. Okay, just as I thought. The world is not updating yet because blocks when they spawn are not subject to the updating rules, right? So I can actually run that game rule. So game rule do tile drops, I believe. Because it's over the void, they still should break. Yeah. You thought... So it's the same thing that happens with sand. Same thing. Same thing. Like, there's no real big difference. So, what... I think I know what people wanted me to do, though. I actually... Let me go back. Let's recreate this world. But let's add preset Minecraft... sand. Wait, what? I messed something up. Oh, I used a colon instead. That was my bad. So sand. Scaffolding. So I think this will have a different effect, actually. So by dropping scaffolding on their own, the break effect doesn't happen. Make a full error world for best FPS. That's a big surprise, man. Big surprise. Oh God. That was an accident. Wait, will the world actually pause? It may stop doing what it's doing because I paused the game. I'm going to give it a sec. I'm going to let this occur. Come on. Oh, I have white screen, so I can't. Oh, wait. Game. Come on. It's not having it. Not having it. He's just not having it at all. No. 64 gigs of RAM will only really prevent the game from crashing outright. Even if it white screens, it will always kind of come back. Like, that's sort of what RAM will help with. It doesn't help the frame rate, but it does help the stability of the game. Okay. It's gone. Okay. Yep. Alright, so let me go and let me launch the game back up. I love breaking the game. I'm a big fan. Like, see, so when people ask me, it's like, do I enjoy playing Minecraft anymore and this and that? It's like, playing mini games and whatnot, it's like, that's, you know, it's fun every now and then. But, like, breaking the game, I do genuinely enjoy it. T-Series or PewDiePie? That's not even a question. Who is even on Team T-Series? Who even is T-Series? Who do they think they are? Alright, I'm actually curious if this world saved. I hope not. I'm kind of thinking it may have saved. Because I think enough ticks went... No! Okay. Game rule. Do... do tile drops false. Was there another... Oh my god. Was there another thing you guys wanted me to run? Like a different one? Limited crafting. What? What is this? Hang on. Hold up. Let me see here. Okay, there's nothing on this page that talks about it. Let me see if it's on the game roll page yet on the wiki. If the wiki would load, by the way, I've become an incredibly impatient person in the past couple of years. Every time a web page takes more than like 2 seconds to load, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Or any time, like, my computer, like, locks up for, like, a second just for some random thing. Like, there we go. Okay, so is it here? Limited... Yeah. What... Shut up! Okay. Whether players should only be able to craft recipes that they've unlocked first. Oh, I think that may have been 1.13. Okay, I've just never seen it. Okay. So let's see. Is there anything else that I might need to run? Daylight cycle entity drops. Do entity drops. False. I'm not sure if that's the one or if it's just tile drops, keep inventory, cramming, griefing, debug info. I don't think any of those are ones that I need. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to TP tilde 100 tilde. So I'm going to like have this command prepared so that when things hit the fan, I can teleport up immediately. Actually, let's not go quite 100. Let's just do like 40. Okay, so here we go, guys. Actually, wait. Let's do another thing, too. So I'm going to go 40 blocks, and then, let's see, I'm looking towards positive X. So let's go negative 40. Let's go negative. Let's do this so that I get pushed back, and I can see it from an angle. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be doing homework, and I distracted you. Nice. You should get back to your homework. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't have the command copied. Well, it's not really exciting to watch. It's just lag. See, it's like, yeah, it's just lag. You know what I mean? It's like not really fun. Not really cool. Although pausing the game did actually it did actually work. Get the mod which slows down the game. This is a snapshot. There's no mods. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's go back to the 1.14 list and see what else there is. Okay. I don't... One thing that I don't want when it comes to music that I'm just chilling to is music with lyrics. Alright. So, barrels, bells, blast furnaces, all the new tables, flowers, grindstones, jigsaw block, lanterns, lectern, which is not really functioning yet. The new signs. Okay. Hey, Antvenom, what's up? Not much. What's up with you? Have I played on Winecraft? I played on Winecraft before it came out. I actually have a video on it that I made with, or it might have been a live stream. But I did some Winecraft stuff on my channel like very, very early on. And I enjoyed it actually quite a lot. I haven't been on it in a while though. Make a temporary server. You've asked for that already and I'm not going to. Alright, so let's check out the new signs. So I believe that signs for a single snapshot were changed where the text was white. But now the text is black again. But you can take any die. So, well, let's do this properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can change the color of text on a sign, which means if you run a server, have fun updating the permission. I hope that setting the permission to not allow players to do this is easy, but if you run a vanilla server, good luck not having all of your signs changed to like pink or white so that they can't be read. Good luck. I think there's a white die now, yeah. Yeah, so like just have fun with your signs being griefed. Winecraft just announced an update. I was wondering why I've been hearing a lot about Winecraft. So they must be promoting a new update or something. That's cool. But yeah, so you can do this stuff now. Though I mean, not that you I know servers have been able to do rainbow signs for a while, but now it'll be easier than ever. Thank you for being your favorite content creator since the first Aethervid. Wow, you've been around for a while. Can't you use color codes, or is that a thing added with common server plugins? The color codes, being able to type that in chat or on the sign itself, is a server plugin type thing. Unless you like NBT edit the symbol that Minecraft internally uses, you like NBT edit that internally because you can't type it in game. So like, okay. The symbol that Minecraft actually understands for color looks somewhat like an ampersand. I think that's what that symbol is called. Ampersand? Yeah. It looks somewhat like an ampersand, but it's actually, I don't know if it's called a section symbol, but it is a certain symbol that looks a little bit like it. If you look up what that symbol is, yes, what Frumpy typed in chat, that's the actual symbol that Minecraft uses as a base for typing in a hex, like a hex value that, you know, does the color, which is one of 16 different colors, I believe. So between 0 and 9 and A through F. But you can't type that symbol in game. But if you NBT edit a sign at the NBT like data file level, you can modify the colors on a sign. You can do that. No, Robert, I know you can type it in Windows, but I don't think Minecraft accepts the symbol. So, yeah, well, okay, I don't think that was the symbol. Anyways, you can type it on a Mac. Again, you can type it, but I don't think Minecraft natively, like, understands it. Ooh, copying, pasting it to the sign. Again, I don't think Minecraft natively, when you type, accepts the symbol at all. It just sees it as an invalid symbol because it doesn't want you. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm on Bedrock Edition? No. I don't. I'm on a... No, I'm on that version. So, no, I'm not on Bedrock Edition. I don't want to be on Bedrock Edition. I don't really care for Bedrock Edition yet. Alright, so there's new slabs, all kinds of new slabs. Basically, like, all of the solid stones now have slabs and stairs. So pretty much all of them do. So stairs, you type in stairs, you get a lot of options. So what? That's 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9, 18, 27, 28, 29, 30. So there's 31 stairs. There's 9, 18, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 slabs. There's a lot. And there's walls. Wait, there's walls? Yeah, okay. When it said wall, in my head, what I was thinking when I thought of wall was a vertical, like, slab. But okay, it's not that. Like a vertical slab on the side of a block. Which I know people have been wanting for ages. One thing that I've heard people do too is if... you guys may know about this, but if you... And I think this has been around for a long time, but if you add string onto the top of a wall, visually it looks mostly the same just because, but it actually allows you to add these sort of, you know, little bits right here so that the look of the wall can be broken up a bit. You know what I mean? So something like that. You can like make a wall look a little bit better. Do I know there are lanterns now? Yeah, I checked it. I've showed it off at the beginning of the stream. I'm the best. Thanks. I disagree, but thanks. Check if the command block accepts the command for color. I don't want to mess with it right now, man. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Again, I'm pretty sure that Minecraft doesn't accept the command. It doesn't accept it. But you know what? I'll check it. Let me see. Just to satisfy. I have copied the symbol. No. See? Hitting Control V, it doesn't work. Yeah. Paste it. And look, yeah, pasting it in doesn't work. Even though, if I paste it in chat, there you go. So it's like, it is copied on my clipboard, but Minecraft will not accept me pasting it in. So there we go. All right, I've satisfied that. I've shown you guys that that doesn't work. Again.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
Hey, thank you for the $2 tip. Let's see. Been watching you since the hunt for the Gapple. Yeah, Alpha Wolf, I recognize your name. Love the vids. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I need to click away all of these notifications so that they are set. Okay, so try Alt F4. You guys are so clever and so funny. You should try stand-up comedy. Like, you are that funny. You are just top tier. I've never heard that joke before, ever. Not even one time. So, we've been streaming for, what, 2 hours now? Something like that. I don't think the uptime, maybe the uptime command works here. Uptime, let me try it. Yeah, 2 hours. I haven't checked out crossbows yet. Yeah, Nervous, you got me. Don't worry, you guys will grow up and eventually be good at memes, but you're not there yet. So okay, crossbows. Can you craft them? I don't think you can. Minecraft Wiki is taking forever. Like, the site can't be... Okay. So again, we're gonna... I've used the second camera more times today than I expected. But like... Does this frustrate anyone else? Like, I know the website is up. Oh, I'm on my 4x3 game. Whoops. I know the website is up. And yet, it's like...
I just, like, looked at this guy.
What?
And I literally...
Please. 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 Oh my God. This is my life right now. What do I do? Oh my God. Come on. At least I have the other page still. What are you doing? This is not my connection. Like, I'll go to YouTube. I almost clicked on my email. I'll go to YouTube and it loads fine. What is going on? Oh, guys. Guys, I don't know what to do. It's working! It hasn't loaded the content image yet, though. Ah! I guess me shaking the webcam. That probably helped. Okay. Alright, enough of the pages loaded, I think. Am I on a VPN? No, but I've been having problems with the wiki for the past couple of days. It's like, it's not just today. It's just like, okay, you can craft it. Alright, it takes a stick. You know, wow. I don't want to fire up the webcam again. You know what? You know what? No, I'm going to. I want you guys to see this. Okay, let's... So, okay. Here's the crafting recipe, right? It's not loading the shape. But if I highlight over it, I can see on the very bottom there, it says stick. When I hover over, it tells me a stick belongs there because the HTML for that has loaded. So I can it's a stick, an iron ingot, a stick, string, 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 nothing, stick, nothing. So a stick on the wait, a stick here, a stick here, and a stick here, an iron ingot and string in the middle. Oh, wait, no. Tripwire hook in the middle. Okay. I guess I could have just done that. You're right. That's fair. You got me. I could have done that. I didn't think about that. It's just I've been using the wiki for so many years. It's like that's what made sense. Okay, so give no new recipes were learned. That's great. So let's see, is it in here? Hello? Just give them all to me. Whoa, look at the... Oh, wait. Look at that. No. Hang on, can I... We need to do that again. Different world. Hold up. Look on the top right. Just hold up. Give me a sec. Like, that was good. I'm glad that's how Mojang... I'm glad that's how Minecraft handles this. Of course, I need to wait like 14 years for the world to load because this is this is 2018 and fast world loading is not a thing. Okay, top right of the screen. Look. I'm so glad my stream is 60 FPS so you can see how ridiculous that looks. Awesome. Actually, it might have been only showing 20 icons a second, one for every in-game tick. But yeah, okay. I love that I can move all these elements. So interesting too. The bit jar has filled up. So I didn't think that would happen throughout one stream, but it did. All right. What's happening? When you give yourself all the crafting recipes, what shows up on the top right of the screen is really funny. That's all that I was showing. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it is. Just wanted to know whatever happened to your old Minecraft server. Did I sell it to someone or did it just shut down? It shut down, then I sold it. Because it had already shut down and I sold it. It was run for a little bit, but the management was like... There was problems on both ends. I talked about it for a while, but then like it got pushed to the side of the server that it was on and... Whatever. I don't want to make a new server. No new server. Because I put my heart and soul into these things. Like, guys, if I spend 2 days on a Twitch layout, I spend 2 days on it, imagine how much time I would spend perfecting a server, which I did. I spent many, many, many days and just, like, didn't wind up working out. So it's like, it's whatever. What happens if you kill a pig with the wither effect? It dies. What did you think would happen? Anyways. Okay. Kill some cows, please. You know what? I'll kill a cow for you. Just one. The sword looks weird. Die, cow. Okay. Is the nostalgia satisfied? Have I satisfied? All right, so let's see. So I should have all the crafting recipes now. I don't know about you guys, but this doesn't look like every crafting recipe to me. Okay. It's definitely all of them. I don't think I'm... Well, okay. There's 16 pages here. I typed in crossbow, though. Okay, well, there it is. Where is crossbow supposed to show up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, guys, before, when I opened this page, there was not this many things here. I'm pretty sure there weren't that many things. Like, I think the game was a little bit slow in updating there. So that's the crafting recipe. That's all I wanted to know. That's it. Okay, so stick, iron, and string. Oh, Matt, that makes sense. Okay. That's me not... What Matt Souter just said is true. That's where I went wrong, because the thing is, I never used the recipe book, so I wasn't aware that, yeah, okay, if you're not in the crafting table recipes won't show up. That makes a lot of sense. I don't use the recipe book. That's why I didn't know that. Okay. Dumb. I'm dumb. So yes, that's why there's only 2 items in this menu, because everything else requires the crafting bench. That makes a lot of sense now. All right. So I need iron. I need string. I need sticks. And I need a tripwire hook. So, okay. Boom. Boom. There we go. I was super dumb before. Oh, can you guys see this? I'm triggered right now. Look at where the polygons connect for the crossbow. Oh, that's on every block right now. I am triggered by that hardcore. Hold up. No. Wait. Give me a second. I have to know if this is specific. If this is like my setup rendering this incorrectly. What kind of mouse do I use? I use a Mionix AVR 8200. It's not that great of a mouse, but it works. Well, actually, it's a great mouse. Like, the first 2 that I got were really bad. Well, they're good mice. The lighting was really bad on it, but now this one's much better. The lighting's much better, and it functions just fine. I just tend to break them. Okay, no, hold up. Cool background animation, thank you. Minecraft, where are you? Dude, Minecraft doesn't like to show up if it's like a new version. Okay, I'm white screening. Did I like break this world or something? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. I'm like straight up just sitting here. There we go. Hello? Thank you. Okay, so let's I don't know what I was doing in this world. Hold up. I need to know if on Minecraft 1.12, which that's what this version is, if the block rendering issue is a thing here. So, let's see. Sticks were verified to have rendering problems before. Dude, there's no rendering. Wait, is there? Hang on. Locate What am I looking for? I'm looking for a temple, I think. No. Temple, what? Just sand blocks. That's all I'm looking for, so there's contrast. There is some disconnect with the textures here, but it's not as bad. So you see there's a little bit of disconnect there. If you're watching in a really high quality, you'll see it. If you're watching in lower quality, it may all kind of blend together. You can especially see it like this. But now let's go back to 1.13. I think it was worse. Wait, did my spec... Okay, yeah. Making sure my specs command actually ran. I'm pretty sure it's worse in this version. Okay, Minecraft, come back up. Do I love typography? I mean, it's cool. I don't know if I'd quite go to say I love it. Yeah, it's way worse. And it's occurring on a different part of the block, I think. Or even if it's not, it is worse here. And that is ugly. It's very ugly on the crossbow. Look at that. Just how ugly is that? That's bad. That's super, super bad. Make a lightning crossbow and kill some cows. Don't you mean a lightning trident? Because there's no lightning arrows. Well, do I? You get an advancement just for shooting a crossbow? That's such a dumb one. There should be like hitting an enemy at over 100 meters or something. That would be an achievement because I think you can you do that? Okay, let's test this out. So we are at 720, negative 720, going towards positive. So let's fire this at a 45-degree angle. How far can this go? So remember, we're at 720. Yeah, it goes 120 blocks. There should be an achievement for hitting a mob at 100 meters. I know there's one at like 50 or 80, but man, because of this, there should be one at 100. That would be an achievement. That would be like, okay. Because then you'd be hitting a mob that's outside of the rendering zone. That would be great. You're going to head out? Later, dude. Okay. So one thing that you can do with these is... So it'll fire arrows. Yes. But there's also enchantments. So enchant and... oh, you don't have to do give. Oh, wait. It's just showing me every enchantment. Which is weird. It shouldn't. So there's multi-shot that these can do. There's a few other enchantments, but multi-shot is like... okay, so if I do this, it fires 3 arrows. And so the first one fires straight, and then the other ones fire in opposite directions. This enchantment will be exactly pointless. Like, it seems like, oh, hey, that'll be cool. It'll be great in close combat. Close combat with lots of mobs. That's it. Otherwise, it's pointless. So, like, if you can put it on your crossbow, do it. Unless, I think, the thing is, though, I think it'll use that many arrows. So, like, maybe, will it? I mean, I'm in creative mode, so game mode, survival. Advanced. I'm going to always call them achievements, dude. In my channel, they're achievements. No. Okay. So it only uses 1 arrow. So if you get the achievement, or if you get the enchantment, so many words. If you get the enchantment, then use it. Because there's no cost problem to it. The thing is, though, can you even pick it up? Yeah. You can pick up the original arrow, too. So, again, if you get it, use it. It makes it more powerful. Be cool if you could pick up all 3, though. That would be overpowered. What happens when you force a higher enchantment level with multi-shot? I don't know, man. I've got Notepad open, so I could do that. Let me see. Crossbow Let's see. So instead of Riptide, multi-shot. Let's do level... Let's just do level 5 to test. Okay, so multi-shot 5. Same thing. That's kind of what I thought. Alright, so let me check out what the other advancements are with this. I thought I've heard this song already. Dude, it's like playing the same songs over again. Which is weird because there's like... There's 5... Oh, there's only 5 hours of songs here? Oh! Because I'm not... No, the other playlist also only has 5 hours worth. And, I don't know. Whatever. Do this. Crossbow enchantments. So, quick charge. Piercing. Hang on. Let's do quick charge. Like level 50. Let's see if it'll charge super fast. Quick charge. Whoa. No, it doesn't. It like doesn't charge at all. Look. Interesting. What if I do quick charge like level 10? Maybe the value maxes at 16 or something. Nope. It won't quick charge above 5. That makes sense. Oh my god. Hang on. Wow, wait. Yeah, okay. Ow! Oh, I'm dying! Hold up. Hang on, wait a minute. Forgot about that part. So yeah, this is a little bit overpowered. Can you naturally enchant something with Quick Charge 5? No, number 3, but, Patricia, I don't think you can... I don't think Infinity can naturally go on a crossbow. Or can it? Can it? Let me see. I'm pretty sure that you can only put multi-shot, quick charge, and piercing on it. And piercing is kind of boring. Well, I mean, it's neat. Again, if there's a pile of mobs, it's neat. And it's close quarters, it's neat. Don't die. Yeah. Interesting. So actually, if you're, I just noticed this. So if you're using the crossbow, the click in which you fire is also the click in which you begin to reload it again. So you can actually have the crossbow be a one-click mechanism if you wait out the recharge time. Yeah. So if you're like actually fighting something, it really only is a one-click mechanism. Because the click in which you fire is also the click in which you reload. I hope that makes sense. Add on breaking and mend. Don't. Okay. So yeah, new dies, new spawn eggs. So the illagers are a thing. They hurt. I don't think there's too much I need to cover with that. Let me go ahead and let me give my... hang on. Let's see. Can I give myself fire... Give antvenom firework... Rocket. Will it? Okay, maybe it won't fire that. Or maybe it's defaulting to the arrows. Oh, wait a minute. No, the firework has to be in the offhand slot. I remember that. Oh, jeez. Actually, the multi-shot thing will be, like, good for fireworks, actually. Like, that's kind of a fun use for it. Okay, I need to create a proper firework. Firework. Recipe. Actually, I can just use the in-game menu. Okay. Oh, wait. It's not showing up at all. Why is it not showing up? It won't work with fireworks? I'm pretty sure it just did. Okay, well, the wiki is working now. So let's go and let's test this out. So let's make a firework ball, a proper one. So I need gunpowder. Let's just make a whack of it. And then let's do, I don't know. Let's just do red. Something that's bright. Red dye. And I think that's all that I'm gonna do. Do I also need feathers? What do I need? Oh, those are fade colors. Okay, I think this will work. Hang on, where is it? Yeah. Okay, so small ball and red. That's all I need. And now I need to get paper. So I need to get gunpowder. I need to get paper. And then I need my firework charge. That's it. So paper. Let's see. Gunpowder. And my firework charge. So those are going to be duration 3. Actually, I only want duration 2. I don't want them to fly too far for the sake of demonstration. And then where are the firework charges that I made? There they are. So, okay. There we go. So let's check this out. So let's put those in the offhand slot. Cool. Awesome. Sorry that I'm not talking too much in chat. Just I've been see again. I'm focusing on the stuff. Totally works, dude. The quick charge is irrelevant. It's just the fact that this has multi-shot. Awesome. Oh, and it broke. Neat. Very cool. So yeah. And wait a minute. And you can hurt mobs with the Wait a minute. Hang on. I want to test something. Let's test this. Hang on. Awesome. Wait, the fireworks will ride the ground. That makes them way more useful than I expected. Because they don't like disintegrate or anything. Like they'll ride a corner and whatnot. So actually that makes them more like actually viable. Yes, I could do it with cows. You don't need to beat the joke to death. I hated cows because of the noise that they made. Their noise is not as annoying anymore. I'm probably as annoyed by that joke now as Sky became of the butter joke. I actually, like, now that I think about it, I understand Sky's pain. I understand now. I get it. That's kind of cool, though. So, like, yeah, if I saw a mob, like, down there, for instance, like, oh, okay, I could go and kill it. I have to be, so you have to aim a little bit higher than where you think you're going to need to aim. Cool. Very interesting. I mean, not that it's legitimately going to be useful. But it's interesting. It is actually interesting. I wonder if the big explosion balls deal more damage. If they did, dude, might be interesting. Hang on, let's do this. Effect, antvenom, give, antvenom instant, health, 100. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, so 3 hearts of damage. 3.5 that time. Yeah. So I think the damage of all of them doesn't really add up. Let me try. Yeah. It only does the damage of one firework. So, okay. What I want to try then is like a large ball explosion. Okay, so large. Wait. Damage. Let me look up damage. The explosion of a firework deals 2.5 hearts of damage per firework star. They also delay between the detonation and the player hearing the sound, emulating real fireworks. Yeah, I get it. But sound travels much more slowly than in the real world. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Oh, it doesn't say. Alright, how do I craft a big ball fireworks star? Where is it? Oh my god, doesn't say. Alright, let's see. Fireworks star, burst, orange, creeper shaped. Big ball, yeah, I'm looking for it. How do I get the big ball? I'm seeing like the fade colors and whatnot. I'm just not sure how to get big ball. I'm like looking for this. I see different flight durations. Star-shaped, burst, fades. Use a fire charge to... Oh, a fire charge? Okay. Alright. Alright, so what do I need? I need paper, and I need what? Fire charges? And then probably the dye for the color. Or wait a minute. Wait. I'm getting that wrong. I need gunpowder. That's what I'm missing. And then I don't think I put it in here. No, that gives me the firework rocket. Wait, what? I need paper. What do you mean? Is that gunpowder and... Or do I like add it onto here or something and then... Firework charge. Nope. Use... I tried that, I believe. No? Okay, I guess I didn't. Alright, large ball. Purple. That's what I wanted. So, paper... Where's the gunpowder? Or do I not have any more? I don't immediately see it. Okay. Give at gunpowder 60. Yeah, that was all that I had. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do purple and let's do the paper. Okay. All right. And actually the fact that I made, or no, are these long? Yeah, I think the fact that these are long duration fireworks may also make it deal more damage. I don't know though. No, it's 3 no matter what. That kind of stinks. That would be an interesting feature if the either long flight ones or big ball ones dealt more damage. That would be cool. That should be a feature. I'm sure someone will like do that with data packs or something somehow. Okay, that was anticlimactic. Yep, I agree. All right, let's go and let's check out to see what else there is. So we've checked out pandas. So now I'm looking into mobs. But there's also illager beasts and pillagers. I could find those naturally, but I could also just summon them. This one is just like summon. Oh, wait. Whoops. Lol. I made them shoot each other. When they mob together, their noise sounds so dumb. Har. 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 Ha. Har. Like, what does it even mean? Hang on, we need more of them. It's the dumbest things that amuse me, guys. The dumbest things. Anyways, okay. So yeah, the beasts, like, they hit a lot. I think summon beast is probably what it is. What is it? What is the beast classified as? Oh, it's an illager beast, not a pillager beast. Why isn't it called a pillager beast? I guess. Can I ride it? Like, I'm upset if I can't. Why does it even have a saddle? Like, I'm sorry, but Mojang, you're blue ballsing me here. Total blue ballsing moment with this by adding a saddle to it and making it untamable. Pillagers can ride them. That's even worse. That means a mob can ride it, and yet I can't. Like, even if it tried to hurt me while I tamed it, like, how awesome would it be to have some, like, super insane process for being able to not only tame it, but then ride it? I mean, yeah, I guess you can't. Yeah, but, okay, you can't ride chickens, but, like, not really pressing to. A chicken does not natively spawn with a saddle on it. The illager beast does. But you can't even try and ride it, like. That's so, there's no other way to put it. That's so, no, this is a family-friendly content stream. Anyways. So yeah, they hurt. Hang on, kill at E type equals pillager. I want to kill the pillagers, but I want to see if I can just take this guy on by punching him. Let's see. Sets. World spawn. Spawn point. See if I can take this guy on just by punching him. No. I cannot. The reach is not there. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? Whoa, that guy destroyed a lot of leaves. Okay, head on, no. You can't. From the side, maybe. But he's like, no, that's not gonna work. Wait, nope. Doesn't work. No. I tried. No. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's pick my stuff back up. Alright, where's my crossbow? Do I have it? I do. Kind of see if I can kill this guy with this. Probably can. Lol. So dumb. See, is it an Okay, question. Is there an advancement for killing something with a firework? If not, that should be in the game. Seriously. How would... That would be... Yeah, that's terrible that that's not an advancement. Terrible. Okay, this guy just is not dying. Okay, wow. This takes a lot to kill him. Apparently, pillagers also just hate trees. Because they break the leaves. What? Okay. Oh, the blocks are... Okay. Hello? I'm just trying to kill him at this point. I just want to see how many hits this is going to take. But apparently, it's going to take too many. Come on, die. There we go. Oh, it does drop the saddle, though, when it dies. Okay, so maybe not a total blue balls moment. I thought it was going to be bad. That's kind of cool that you can actually keep the crossbow loaded and it's not in your inventory. Wait, is it like a different item? No, it probably just has an NBT tag. No. It doesn't repeat spaces, so that looks stupid. I don't know what you mean. Oh. I don't know. Okay, so we've checked out pandas. We've checked out illager beasts. Pillagers, they just hit you and they attack you and they attack villagers. Like, okay, cool. We've checked out bamboo forests. We've checked out the illager patrols because we had a few spawn near us naturally. They spawn in all variations of the plains, taiga, desert, savanna biomes, and on top of grass and sand blocks. Let's see. An illager banner can be found on the patrol leader's head, which I did see. And then there's a bunch of resource pack stuff and commands and whatnot. And there's new advancements. So so the new advancements so far are shoot a crossbow, give a pillager a taste of their own medicine, so probably either hitting them or killing them with a crossbow. 2 birds, 1 arrow, so kill 2 phantoms with a piercing arrow. That will be hard. That will be very hard. Unless there's like a ton of them after you. And then the complete catalog, tame all of the cat variants. That's pretty funny. The stray cats, I mean, okay. Could you get, don't spam. Don't spam my chat. Let's see. So, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the desert, not desert, jungle. Jungle. Wow, there's a lot more items on this list. Oh, wait. You can click to teleport. So, let's check this out. So, cat. Yeah. Cats and ocelot. Ocelots? Nice. Cats and ocelots. Oh my god. It's like when I voice videos and I get words wrong and have to redo them, but then everyone hears it and gets to laugh. Gets to just laugh at me. Cats are now able to spawn as strays in villages, which can be tamed. Okay, so they don't spawn in jungles where ocelots spawn. So I'm guessing ocelots are like... Yeah. But they will trust the player if salmon is fed to them. Okay. Cat collars can also be dyed now. They scare off phantoms and will hiss at them. Possible gifts. Wait, tamed cats will sleep or sit on the owner if they go to bed. Nice. And they'll give them a gift of either string, raw chicken, feather, rabbit hide, rabbit's foot, rotten flesh, or a phantom membrane? I have to see how abusable this is. Hold up. Hold up. Ugh. Okay. I don't know why I'm building this so high. Just building an enclosure that I can call a house, literally out of grass blocks. Alright, actually, let's do that. Oh my god. They meow a lot! Okay. So, how do you tame them? Just with fish? They're too cute. The sounds are too cute. Stop it. How do you tame them? Where is it? Is it just fish? I'm guessing it's just fish. Let's see. Raw salmon. That's kind of what I thought. Okay. I need to tame every single one of these guys. Okay, now I need to make sure they're all standing up. You guys may know where this is going. You guys, like, might have some idea as to what I'm planning here. Okay, let me add a torch, at least. Yeah, you all know where this is going. Okay, so now I'm going to make a little extension for the house. Because I can't place the bed right now. There's just too many of them. Okay. All right. Where are the presents? Oh my god, where are the presents? There's no presents. They didn't bring me anything, dude. I got ripped off. Whoa. Chunk boundaries. Dude, I'm being ripped off right now. I wasn't sure if they would just sit on top of the chest by default. Yeah, I'm in game mode survival, dude. I changed it. Maybe it is a super duper low chance. Or maybe it just doesn't work yet. Or maybe I have to, like, force them to sit on the bed or something? I don't know. That cat is just chilling there. Okay, that one on the side is sort of forced onto the bed. Wait. Oh! You're just try it with one cat? Well, it should work with, like, 14. It should work with 14 cats. Yeah. It still should work fine. Well, I don't know. I have an idea. The daylight cycle was set off, so maybe because morning was never occurring, maybe it was never triggering the event. Oh, hey! I got something. So maybe that was it. So I got rotten flesh. Okay, that time I got rabbit hide. So yeah, I think that was it. Okay, you guys need to move. Because I need to set a second bed, guys. Please. This is never going to work. This is just never, ever, ever going to work. Oh, wait. Maybe it will. I want to set a second bed just to see if it works. Okay. Come on. Wait a minute. I have a better idea. TP at E type equals cat. There. I can do this without killing them. There. I'm curious if maybe they'll classify the beds on the sides as ones that can be slept on. You know what I mean? Like if it somehow is only tracking your bed or if it's just a bed while you're sleeping. You know what I mean? Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that time. You never know. Don't know these things until you test them. Okay. So none of the cats are sitting. Oh, one of them was. Oh, you could see the cat laying there. Did you guys see that? Interesting. That's very subtle that Mojang added that. So if you look at where the cats are, you might see that like one of them goes and lays on its side. There's too many cats here now. Later, State Fan. Yeah, there you go. You could see it. The cat was like laying down. All right, interesting. Okay, so now I am going to fly away from these cats and never touch them again because the only other option is killing them, and I'm not going to do that on stream. Nor am I going to do that at all. I think they'll just live there. Actually, I'll set them free. So it's not a feels bad man situation. Boom. Bam. They can just live forever. There. Alright. Oh, they're all going to teleport to me. Forgot about that part. I'll never visit the ground again. There we go. One of them was still sitting. Well, you know what? It's got the house all to itself. Okay. So let's see. Players in the Wither now have loot tables. Okay. Armor stand now has a loot table. Okay. Lighting system has been rewritten. Moved light storage from chunks. Yeah, so okay. So there's some performance stuff, new advancements.
That's pretty neat.
Not bad. 50. I was wondering if you were going to show up, if you'd be around, or if you're even still subscribed.
I never bothered to stop the automatic subscription, lol.
51 months. You are like one of two people that's over a year. Because I think the only other... I think that it's you. So that means all three people who have sub. Someone MC, you, and then I think I have the other one. But I'm not sure. It may not count me. So there may be one other person. But literally like... Wow. Oh my god. Rip chat again? What happened? Anyways, that's about everything I have to see so far, I think. There wasn't... Well, there was enough for, like, a long stream. I'm curious, though, if I want to keep streaming or if I just want to chill out and sort of, I don't know, reflect on if I, like, look over the stream VOD, see if volumes are where I want them to be, that sort of thing, or if I want to do anything. I don't feel like watching videos on stream, really. Come join your Minecraft server? I don't know. It's a stream in a long time. I don't know what you mean. What if I created Minecraft? Then I would have $1 billion. Because my name would be Notch. But my name is not Notch. And I didn't invent Minecraft. So. Can't say that I'm Notch. Order pizza. I had pizza the other day, actually. So I'm pretty okay on pizza right now. I'm okay with talking for a little bit. But, yeah, I don't know. I should probably move to, like, the camera or something for that. Maybe I should, like, drag my green screen forward so that it doesn't look all ghetto. Well, actually, the green screen is, like, fuzzing up a bit on the bottom. So, if you pay close enough attention, you can tell that this is all a green screen. My background is not really that blurry because my camera's not really that good. And I guess the green screen effect is a little bit, imperfect right now, so I need to work on that. Order ghost pepper things? What do you mean ghost pepper things? I'm moving the green screen back. I don't like it that close. Just ghost pepper things and just eat them? Nah, I think I'm done suffering for the sake of entertainment. I think if I decide to stream, it's just gonna be things that I want to do. You know what I mean? No real need to degrade and lower myself for the sake of entertainment. I don't think that's a problem. I just don't feel like doing it, you know? If you ordered something, we would be sitting here waiting. Yeah, you would. And I don't think that that's something that I'd want to do, is I'd want to order something and make you guys wait. You don't like ghost peppers? Wait, hang on. I have something to show you. I am going to make you sit here for a second, so hold up. This stuff is oh my god. When I'm blurred, it looks so wrong. I didn't think this all the way through. This stuff is hotter than ghost peppers. And I've had ghost peppers to know that that's true. It's like a little bit hotter. The Scoville on this is about 3 million. Like maybe 2 million. Ghost peppers are 1 million. 2 million. But no, but look, guys. Look at how much of it is gone. This stuff is filled up to here when you buy it. Okay, do you see how much of that is gone? I use this stuff. I actually eat it. Do you want to... Okay, so here's why I eat this stuff. Because it's an addiction. I'm not even joking. Okay, it's not really an addiction, but if you're tolerant of spicy foods and you eat this more than once... So, like, the first time you eat it, like, yeah, it's like, oh, that's cool. I dealt with it. You eat it a second time within 2 days, your body, like, craves the fire that you get from it. I'm not even kidding. No, a spoonful... Thing is, though, you eat more than maybe, like... I don't know what to use for sake of weight. I'm trying to think as, like, more than, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think, what would be, like, something universal that I could use for, like, weight size. Like, the size of like, half of a pinky, right? Just, like, take half of your pinky and, like, make that sauce. You have more than that in a day, and your insides are done. Like, you will be dealing with absolute crazy pain for 2 days. So, yes, like, not a mini marshmallow, but, like, half of a full-size marshmallow. If you have more, or like a third of a full-size marshmallow. So, yeah, like 2 or 3 mini marshmallows. You eat that much, and you're done for a few days. So I won't ever have more than that again because I've done that. But still, I've had this long enough, a couple of months now, and I'll have it maybe once every other week to once every couple of weeks. And that's how much I've gone through. And I intend on finishing this bottle before the expiration date, which is November of next year. I have 1 year to finish this bottle off, and I plan on doing it. Let me actually see when I ordered it. So actually, hang on. I'm going to mute my mic while I slam this against the table so that the stuff falls. That didn't help. It just kind of splashed. Oh, wait. There we go. So, it's pretty much down to where my finger is. Like, it's much harder to tell on camera. But, okay. Now, let me see when I ordered this. Because, well, yes, expiration dates aren't, real. Like, it's ebb and flow. Some things. Like, I wouldn't want to have milk up until the expiration date because it starts to taste really bad before the expiration date. But most things expire long after. But just because there's a date on this, I think it's a funny challenge. So, hot ones. Let me see when I ordered this. I need to put it in quotes because it's searching for both hot and ones. I ordered this, so I've had this in my possession Ooh, it's gonna be close. I ordered this in June, so I've had it for about 5 months. Almost 5 months to the day. Actually, yeah, I've had it 5 months because I got it on June 18th. So yeah, I've had it for 5 months. It's gone down that much. I have another 12 months to finish it. I think it's possible. All right. So what else? What else you guys got right now? Anything else? Any other pressing issues? You managed to use a resource pack to put Atlantis into the soundtrack that plays in the game. Cool. That's pretty neat. How am I still in contact? Oh, am I still in contact with Linus from Linus Tech Tips? Not direct contact, but like if I had to get in contact with any of the LMG employees, I totally could at a moment's notice. I won't say exactly who. Just there are, there's plenty of them that I'm friends with. Why am I so awesome? I'm not. That's an illusion. So, sorry to burst the bubble on that one. Oh, I just realized on the camera setup, I don't have the track playing down there. You know what? I'm going to add that live because that's annoying to me. It's annoying that I don't have that. Okay, let's see here. And I'm going to pause the song and bring it back. So let me copy that. And let me go into camera. Let me paste the reference so that it's there. Let me lock it into place. And let me fire up the song. There. It should have faded in, but it didn't. Whatever. Can you please make more death swap videos? It's not something I'm particularly interested in. Which is the server you gave up half of the ownership of? I didn't give up half the ownership. I gave up all the ownership with the exception of my name. But yeah, I gave up the Antvenom server network because it got shut down because the EULA hit and we couldn't. It's not that we wanted to do any sort of malpracticing or anything for income. It's just it hit everyone and it hit us at a bad time. And the server wasn't making enough to hold its own anymore, so it got shut down. It basically broke even. Like the server itself, like for the cost that it took to develop it, it made about that much back, but then like the month after it was like well below operating cost. So, how many sides does a sphere have? Is water wet? Is dirt dirty? Is the cake really a lie? Are Minecraft creepers just sentient plants? Is Notch a myth? You are now breathing manually. I added that last part on because you're breathing manually now. Your biggest regret was that you gave up half. It's. Oh, agent. Okay. A big regret of mine was that I was offered partial ownership. It wasn't necessarily half ownership, but I get what you mean. I was once offered partial ownership of Mineplex. Turned it down because I was working on my own server. Wish I had not done that. Yeah. Yeah. I need to save the song. I like it. Yeah. So that's a thing. I'm debating if I want to do anything else for the moment. I kind of feel like I don't want to for now. I feel like I just want to chill out and check out the stream and check out how the stream, like the VOD and whatnot, see if there's anything to improve on. I did a stream. That's what I wanted to do. I don't know. I'm enjoying talking with you guys. I'm not sure. I have a feeling that for the most part, a lot of the content on the stream is done for now. But yeah, I don't know what else to say beyond that. Can you stream more often? It's just a matter of desire, man. I can't really force it. I've been struggling with this problem for a few years now, where, it's like I won't stream for months and months and months at a time, but it's like then I spend 2 days working on a Twitch layout and I'm just like, I get so amped to the idea of streaming that I then just do it. God. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and in fact cannot speak. True. Very true. I'm curious if there's any real questions. It seems like the realness of the stream dies down after like the first hour of it, and then it's just like dribble and garbage again. So, yeah. How did you post a blank message? Or was it not a blank message and I just couldn't see it? What? No, you just straight up posted a blank message. All right. That works, I guess. Favorite color. Favorite color is like tealish blue. Well, not teal. Teal is a little too green. Sort of like the border cam, the border, my webcam border. Kind of like that. The thing is, I didn't think Twitch would accept the space and enter as a message on its own. Do I fancy any shows or anime? No, I don't watch anime. But shows? The problem with me and shows is that I'll binge them. So it's like I try to not get into them because I know I'll watch them all the way through if I do get into them. Turquoise, I don't know if it's quite turquoise. Let me go back to my layout here. The color that's at the bottom right of the webcam frame is kind of like my favorite shade of blue. So let me like, I don't feel like altering the size of the camera actually. Sort of like, yeah, just generally this color space, but not the brighter colors. I mean, I like it. It's just, but more like the bottom half of the webcam frame. Cobalt blue. Yeah, that sounds about right. We need to talk real quick. You need to do one thing before you go. But before I can tell you, I need your credit card digits and the 3 on the back with the expiration date. And then and only then I can tell you. Okay, hang on. Make sure. Okay, so... Not actually going to show my credit card on stream. I like almost showed... I almost showed my, on the other side of my wallet is my ID, so I had to like cover that up with my fingers. Just saying. Because like the last thing I need is my driver's license number winding up in public. Do I still have the basement water cooling project? That one? Yep. I do, in fact, still have the basement water cooling set up. It is right there. So, yeah, I mean, the water cooling itself still works. And everything. Not too much else to say about it other than that, but it does work. The spider is always guarding it. It's always there. Calendar. Setup. You guys can see what my setup looks like. It's not too much different than it's ever been. Bam. Okay. There we go. It looks as lit as when I first made it. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't changed because my needs have not really changed that much. I don't know. I like it. By the way, it's worth noting, I haven't dropped a single frame this entire stream. I've missed. Apparently, some frames have missed due to rendering lag, about 1,000 of them. But as far as like my internet connection, none of the frames that I've encoded have dropped. None. 3 hours. Not bad. My internet connection has still got it. Dude, I actually see this right here. I paid someone to create a fade in, fade out. A fade in, fade out music thing, because every stream that has that marquee, that scrolling marquee of music that just perpetually stays on stream, I consider that to look so unprofessional. I don't like it. I like it when it fades in and fades out. To me, that feels pro. You did get a Threadripper right. How did I change the motherboard? By buying a new motherboard. I don't know what else you want me to say there. I bought a Threadripper and a new motherboard at the same time. What up, Planet Juke? What are my speeds? I get 120 down and 12 up about. Sometimes it's usually like 10 megabits download lower than that, and then 1 megabit upload lower than that. So it's like real, for the most part, it's actually like 110 over 11. But that works really well for me, man. Streaming at this bitrate only requires about 6 megabit upload. 7 if you want to be in a comfortable range, But I've got 11, and that's enough. It's not great. It's not great internet. I'd rather have 100 over 100. You know what I mean? Like, who wouldn't want more? But it does work for the highest bandwidth application I need. So I can't really complain too much. 40 down and 20 up is nice, though. Like, having 20 up, like, I don't know if I would get rid of 100 down to swap for what you have. But it, like, if I had 40 down, 20 up doing what I do, I probably wouldn't complain all that much. Let's see. Your username. Let's see. Dimzottle? That's the best that I've got. I'm trying to figure out like where to separate the syllables. Or dink. Is it dink? I'm trying to say this word in my head in case it's like a bad word. Dinks Otul? I don't know. The internet you had before was like 0.1 up. That sucks. Yeah. Anyone else not hear the music, or is it a mistake? Yeah, can you guys hear the music at all? You should be able to hear it a little bit. It might be too quiet, though. Looking at where the bar is bouncing, it's bouncing at, like, -37. That might be too low. Like... See, now it's bouncing at a -30. You'll definitely be able to hear it now. So note to self, maybe I need to make sure the music is bouncing around -30 on the bar. You hear it now? You know the song? Well, hang on. Let me pause it. The way my audio tracker works, I have to pause it for like a couple of seconds and then wait and then start up the song again, and it will show the song name. Or maybe I should skip the song and not tell you what it is. There you go. That's the song name. Right there. How many numbers of pi do I know? 3.141592658, and then it's either a 2 or a 3. That's about as much as I know. That's it. So yeah, I don't know. What do I do from here? Unless it's either I play some Minecraft minigames or I just chill. And I'm kind of feeling chill. The thing is, though, I think there may be a minigame stream at some point. Or me trying to conquer the new survival series idea that I had. So, what's your actual eye? I don't know what you mean. There's a series idea that I had that I mentioned at the beginning of the stream where I wanted to try and make a go for the world border in 1.13. So it might involve getting a trident. The thing is, though, I had some really bad luck recently trying to get a trident. Like, I had a lot of drown spawn. A lot of drown spawn. Very few of them had a trident. None of them dropped it. Maybe it's like you should have a looting sword. Oh, what's my IQ? I don't know what my IQ is, man. I have never done the proper test for it. And besides, I think the moment you say your IQ, if you say anything that's like remotely above the average, then you get everyone I've ever seen who has ever said their IQ and it's been somewhat high get crapped on for it. So maybe I was memeing when I said single digits. You would be bedridden if you had a single digit IQ. Like you would not be able to do anything. So, yeah. If you don't watch Rick and Morty. Okay. Except I do. So that means I have a high IQ. Have you seen the breakthroughs from 1.12 cracking RNG? Don't know what you mean. How's it going? I've been playing since 1.7.3. I'm guessing... Whoa, that scrolled by fast. Holy crap. I need to go to the other chat. How's it going? I've been playing since 1.7.3 and stopped in 1.9 or something like that. Somehow YouTube recommended your videos to me, even though I don't watch you for years. It's nice to see that you're still active and doing a good job after all these years. Just came by to say hi and keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do my best. There's a few bad years there, but things have been better. I'm in a bit of a transition point now with YouTube, though, where I'm thinking of doing something else.
Vsauce. Michael here.
I didn't realize I had set that up. Wow. Hello? That's an $88.
Closing parenthesis.
Hey, 8. Thank you. We're taking this baby up to 88 miles an hour. I'm wondering if you donated 88 just to get me to say something like that. 8 donated 88. Yo, dog. I heard you like 8, so I put an 8 in your 8 so you can donate 88 while you're named 8. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The message was only a smiley face. Been watching Ant since 2012 and the content feels like a whole different channel now. Yeah. I mean, okay, so I've been considering doing like some non-Minecraft stuff, but it's like I've been considering that for a good year now and I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'm just like afraid to take the jump and I think that I just need to take the jump. Why don't I go full Twitch? You don't think it's worth for the type of content you do? No, it's that I find myself not enjoying it like as much as maybe I like. It's not something I find myself particularly like amped to do. I did it for a long time and putting myself on a schedule where it's like, no, I have to stream that day at that exact time. Like it very quickly feels like a job to me. Whereas with YouTube, it's a little bit more loose because you can make the video and you can delay its release and you can make 2 videos in one day and then be set for a while. Whereas with streaming, it's like you are bound to your chair. You are bound to the stream for a long time. Alpha, I don't think anybody really noticed. I know you noticed, and it was a mistype. I actually said that I was not going to start Fortnite. So yes, it was technically a mistake. But yeah, it's like I haven't felt the particular need to stream. So is that music too loud? Not too loud? The plucks might be standing out a little bit, but again, the bars are only bouncing at about -30. So it shouldn't be too bad.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
Levy, 84, $3.80. Hey, for the 5th time is the little... Oh, is there... Oh, I didn't realize I had the bit... I didn't realize I had gift donations on. I may turn that off, so you may have gotten one of the only, like, gift donations. It looks kind of nice, though, on this. Wait, before... Oh, it disappeared. I may You know what? I'm going to replay that. I want to see how that looks on here. Let's see how that looks. Hang on. I'm replaying the donation. It may take... It's, of course, not going to work right away because... Hello? Dude, I hit the button and it's not replaying. I'm sure when I hit replay, it's... Okay, come on. Replay. What is Twitch Alerts doing? I hit the replay button. Oh, I'm so annoyed, Twitch Alerts. You are doing me a fail right now, Twitch Alerts. I literally hit the replay because I want to see what that looks like. Maybe it won't replay it because it's the latest thing and it just happened. Let me test out another one.
That's pretty neat.
Okay, so it replays that one. It's not... Maybe it's not replaying this because it just happened. Which is dumb.
I never bothered to stop the automatic subscription, lol.
Ames has just got a second announcement. That one came in before. Okay. Replay. It's not replaying it. I'm so triggered by that. So triggered. Whatever. It's not going to replay it. So dumb. I got so distracted by that. So distracted by that because I didn't expect the GIFs to play. But they do, I guess. They kind of look okay. I don't know if I'm okay with that. I might be. I know that